and key stakeholders as they share innovations to strengthen sustainability, food security, and national resilience. Plus, explore exciting exhibitions from sponsors and partners driving Jamaica's agricultural future. Don't miss the Research Day 2026 broadcast during ClickViews Online with George Davis, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Thursday, March 26. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education.
He never shies away from taboo topics. Bwoyatingz After Dark.
The most riveting discussions.
Bwoyatingz After Dark.
Topics that are shunned by society.
And everything else in between. Bwoyatingz After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz this and every Wednesday from 8 to 11 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
You can't miss.
What's buzzing?
Celebrity outfits.
Is that a hit or a miss?
Bust the odds.
Jamaica's Got Talent.
Wait, a war man.
Hot takes.
Talk up the things.
Actual factual.
Life is short.
Bwoyatingz After Dark.
Come get your mind blown.
And your curiosity explored.
Anywhere in the world, my day, my opportunity.
Yeah, me a keep everything I hear about me. Yeah, me did this the last week. Yeah, me a everything I hear about me. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we are gonna talk. Nationwide 98 from everything else turn off. Wednesday night number one on the trending charts. I fit tune in when Kareem start talk.
Taboo topics, celebrity news and interviews, riveting discussions. Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM with Kareem Bwoyatingz. You understand?
Unbelievable, Kareem.
Everything we are gonna talk. Everything we are gonna. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we are gonna talk. Yeah, viral king, you know? Number one.
All right, check 1, 2, 3. It is Wednesday. Good night, Tings Nation. It's time for Bwoyatingz After Dark. You don't know, I'm Kareem Bwoyatingz Weathers, your host, and tonight is proudly sponsored by Rainforest Caribbean, serving up fresh, flavorful seafood. And as they say, catch the seafood vibes. So pull up to your nearest Rainforest Caribbean today. Now, Champs is here. It has started since yesterday. It is day number 2. And from today, Wednesday, straight to Saturday, the 28th, the National Stadium becomes the center of Jamaica. Now, this is where legends are made, records are broken, and school's pride is on full display. And if you're watching on YouTube, they ask you what go on. You understand? Also, if you hear my voice, oh, Cody, can you just tweet? We're on a different YouTube channel, so just tweet it, please, so them can know which part to go, because I know that a lot of them, it's going to be kind of hard to find. Now, the energy is different, the stakes are higher, and everything we've been talking about, it comes to life today until Saturday. Now, tonight is our second Champs special, and we're diving straight into the action. The heats, the early standouts, the surprises are already shaking up the leaderboard, and what we need to watch as the competition heats up over the next few days. And we've got a solid, very solid panel to break it all down tonight. Join us again is analyst Tiffany Wong, along with Shaquille Benty and Trackside with Mel, bringing the international lens on Champs. We're also going to be joined by analysts Dwayne Extall and Kai Chang, Jamaican discus thrower, adding depth to the field events and overall competition analysis. Plus, we'll be hearing from more current athletes inside Champs, giving us real-time insight on the pressure and the mindset on the track. And you already know, we have to stir things up. So tonight's question is Champs still a fair competition, or is the playing field uneven now? The heats don't lie. Some schools looking very dominant, some surprising us, and some fans are already nervous like myself right here. So jump into the YouTube chat, call in or tweet us using the hashtag Bwoyatingz After Dark. I will talk the things then, plus we have some giveaways for you guys tonight as well. So last week we set the stage with Tiffany Wong, Trackside with Mel, and Coach Dwayne Johnson. Also, Benty was here too, breaking down rivalries, top athletes, and predictions heading into the Champs. And now we're seeing it all play out. But we do have a recap for you as per usual. Let's take a watch.
Champs is the biggest high school meet in the world.
In the
world.
My ambitions is definitely not coming third. Of course, we are in Champs to win it. And so you're always looking ways to improve, and just had some meetings with the coaches then last year, and the managers, of course, and we just came up with a plan.
I don't really feel pressure like that.
Yes.
Like that. This year is not much different to other years. Of course, I want to win. There is a goal in mind. You'll see that goal next week. I'm not going to tell you that goal.
Hard to really keep persons motivated in track and field. You know, I would have probably said to you in a previous interview that track and field is such a boring sport.
Yes.
You know, so it is so difficult to keep them motivated.
Right.
Probably in the longest preparation of a season.
Supporting this year.
I don't support schools, I support athletes.
Okay. Which school looks the strongest right now? 1 week before champs, based on what we've seen.
Right now,
Nobody really looks
exactly.
like out of the
Nobody.
world,
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
not. It's really up in the air.
The girls team last year, dog. So they have not been able to train Wednesday, and we've been pushing Wednesday as a special afternoon for more than one reason. And I think that when you look at it, Wednesday you have the 100 meter, 700 meters semi-finals and finals, and you look at the boys' side and you look at what's happening with the sprinters, and you think, you know, we are out for something special.
Yes. I'm trying to understand, guys. Anybody that's watching right now, can you tell me what's happening? Because I'm seeing the results of the race, and then I am also seeing that the race is recalled. I am confused. I'm very confused. But anyways, DJ Jerome there. Wagwan, my G.
Yeah, no, my G. Why pre?
I am on edge. Pause. I'm very
overexcited.
Yeah, man. Like my ADHD in these settings. You understand me? So I've been trying to do my breathing exercises, and all these things. You understand? And the 100-meter finals are happening right now as we speak. So I'm trying to, keep me calm. But in the meantime, DJ Jerome is on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the Vibes Up segment. Let's get the vibes up. And if you're up on YouTube or if you're listening to my voice, just send it to a friend, them share it. Tonight is going to be a spectacular night. And a lot of the predictions that I made last week, actually, they're coming through. The first one on the list is the record in the 1500 meters class won by Ryan Atro. He also sent us a voice note last week and he got the record. No, not Ryan. Julius Itubu from Kingston College, actually, in the boys class 1500 meters. He got the record, which is big. He had the record from last year. He's a second-year class 2 athlete. And, as a class 3 athlete, rather, and him get the record. So I'm pretty much excited for that, even though it is a KC man. But, I'm a lover of the sport, and I love to see what's happening with these young lads. Right, so we're going to throw things to DJ Drum on ones and twos, get a little vibes up and all these things, and jump right into the conversation, into the discussion. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark, nationwide 90 FM.
Yo, Things Nation, are the original resident DJ, Dono V, and you're entering the Vibes Up segment of Bwoyatingz After Dark, only on nationwide 90 FM. You see that?
Champion boy, you know the thing. Man, I pour them and sing the anthem. Yellow moon. Man, shell on the god boy. That's why everybody at the champion boy. Have a rich gal in the Hamptons boy. The bush never made in the champion boy. Now man, I do my songs, that's why. Flight every week, me at the god boy. Yeah. Just bust up by a mansion boy. Champion, me at the champion boy. Yeah. I'm on a name, I'm on a fame, I no need no more. We need a money counting, I get a 9. Sometimes you can't take this life up. The artists are rate me too much. Every song when they sing me name in the title. Plus and yesterday me spend an hour upon the phone and give me financial advice. We some of them you can never see from the girl. Then get things go wipe on. Sure, don't check your earth up. Yeah, my mic was sick. Them not bad, some can't lift the guardian. Sometimes you wonder
genocide, you know. Yellow moon. You know a boy violate and may I tell you so. The boy them start it and them a run help you one call. Roberto Carlos hardball. Me the sex so we don't worry you can't wall. Boy skin good and tougher than all wall. When me cell phone they make a small call. Be a crocodile roll out.
There's a gal is something. Gal is stuck in the street, you know. A specialist I represent. Boy, hey. I be a gal is go hell come on. I be a gal is go Jonathan John. I be a gal is go Compre. So the gal them love we Osemati. I be a gal is go a case Osemati. I be a gal is go a Casey. I be a gal is go a Casey. I be a gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a Calas go a JC. I go a JC. I go a JC. I be a gal is go a Calabar. Hear me in a Bridgeport. Waterford, yo. From me want a gal, me send rivers go shoot a gal. When I hear me name call up all about a gal, me not too talk about man, but me we still don't want. That one is a gal is something.
Nationwide.
Gal is dogs on my street, you know. A specialist I represent. Boy, hey. I be a gal is go hell, come on. I be a gal is go a Jonathan Stan. I be a gal is go a Compre. So the gal them love we Osemati. I be a gal is go a Casey. I be a gal is go a JC. A gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a JC. A gal is go a JC. A gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a JC. I be a gal is go a Calabar. Hear me in a Bridgeport. Waterford, yo. From me want a gal, me send rivers go shoot a gal. When I hear me name call up all about a gal, me not too talk about man, but me we sit down one bully and go and chat about a gal. Me send rivers go shoot a gal. Me name no call pan nothing funny about no gal. Me not too talk about man, but me we sit down one bully and go and chat about a gal. Me no keep up man inna me thoughts. A the gal let me love and them me have inna me heart. Better not see a which one be a car for the thick skin one the way they fluffy and the shots. Me tell the gal I'm missing. Cash me more same time, she said to me I you climb on me pole, me can't.
Yo, me get down, easy. Them, easy. Them follow me like Twitter. Them follow me like Jesus. And with the girl, them a mad over. The big bad Benz and not a Toyota. Police woman say pull over. She use her hand search me all over. Me think I better like a test to see if you sober. I never better like a test, but married woman come closer. Them say them up and the bulldozer. Yo, me get ya easy. Them easy. Them follow me like Peter. Them follow me like Jesus. Me get enough boys say them not like me, but no one happy like me. Come me know say no one happy like me. Every girl a my girl. Me get girl everywhere me go. Me be every man of them say them not let me go. Enough boy want pray oh me lucky so. Them don't know what me do. Every girl a my girl. She want lay down inna the bed of mine. If she not get me, she must get a friend of mine. Me make she get warm like summertime. She love the Gaza. Every girl a my girl. Everything me say fi do, she a go do. I want do you me own her. She a me boo boo. The girl enough for you. You know see the girl a my girl. From Portmore, good on a ligani. Me have a bag of girl a ackle the body. Addy daddy, Miss a polygamy. Dictionary put my picture in a bigamy. Raquel Poma, they have a new for the interview like me name never will I be. After that she say she give me your love and me kiss her you know so no hard to in a me. She want lay down in a the bed of mine. If she not get it, she not get it. If a boy don't like me no care. Me no guy fi go cry nor shed a tear. Bleach out of the girl them a penny me. Cause I me say, the enemy. Woman are my best friend. No matter what me nah left them. Woman everywhere me go so me no fret when. One gun, one man, so me get them. And if me run out a girl me go check them. Back it up girl, bring it on the left then. Deal with the big bike like a young then. Bust the new style, let me say you say trend. Really this so you no see it. Dramatic, heavy memory. Call the girl, what about the dick? Do no shift, me up. mini skirt, mini tactic, bubble for me quick. On the girl, what a body tick. To no shift, me up.
Well, yo, for us, yeah, you me, them man no gal is free. Let me tell you something, if you never know me, that boy and you make she know me. Carry news to gal and a bad man style, nah. Mama lashing. Pour out the matter, what this me I feel like she speak, chat me, text send me. Bet she have you as a big yes man. Tell her them man not this for me, yeah. Gal when young, they can imagine if you touch man, they are. Then go so, you was going to tell her nothing what you say. You know believe, you know believe. Yeah, you ruling the every matter when you got them really so to me. Bet she have you as a Mr. Out in a beef and the big girl a swarm man. Then me go supreme, them say this a no yard man. Take a boy girl in a second, no run for the tall man. But one of my friend them one touch it two best friend, them man sleep, never plan. That no mean them easy, that name style and pattern, I'm in a two talk, no. You're something safe for the plan. Pick a country, me cover every nation, no for them a pattern, my style no understand. Can't do what me do, you know name Merlin. I'll cash a session, make it clear from the grammar, me tell you them a beat, me make it clear not the song. Play this for my fans, play this for my sons, play this for the world, boy, them a feel like sitting young. Any girl me deal with, have to rape me to the ground, I never pull up, yet I never put it back down, yo, for us. Them man no gal is free. Let me tell you something, if you never know me, that boy and you make she know me. Carry news to gal and a bad man style, nah. Mama lashing. Pour out the matter, what this me I feel like she speak, chat me, text send me. Bet she have you as a good.
Me and all of me ex them good. I must to me that. Me and all of me ex them good. I must to me that. Me and all of me ex them good. Me and all of me ex them good. I must to me that. When the generation and them in the sea, every chicken that them good.
Me love the girl them but me never trust them. That's why me pull a woman so I doesn't plus them. When you catch a girl like the man, she still a tell her say she and the dude a close friend. Them wicked girl and me say never trust them. That's why me no run fit cut them. Enough man girls turn a Bellevue, but me say me prefer post them. Until the day me dead, every single day a different girl dead.
Me know what you up this evening. Vendetta never catch my feelings. We might a deal but we not in a no dealings. Vendetta never catch my feelings. Feelings. Be a day. All me want right now is just some company. Nobody fi stress me, nobody will fi call me. Anytime you want me, you can just swing it for me. Want your company. Love me from time to time, but you don't own me. Me no belong to you, baby. Cause all me want right now is just company. But no one, nobody just want your body. Oh yeah. All I want know is just your company. Me don't belong to you, baby. Youth, me don't want your girl, me just want company. Me want your company. Hey. Some man don't want share them girl, what do them brother? You feel she a go want you alone, you lick it, ya. Look on the shirt for me, I wear. Look on them leather, ya. Look on chakra cards, look on them cheddar, ya. After she go home, you know the regular. Anytime when you mess around, that me dead upon. You wanna see how when she, brother, you wanna see what me get done red, brother. Or whenever she vex with you and she a let out the pressure. Whenever I'm ready for. Whenever 3 o'clock at night when she texts me on the cellular. Whenever I'm ready for. She tell me say you loud and an hour and nearly dead in her. She tell me you have a problem living her. Try no one dead in her. But look friend in her. But nothing serious, hey. I want somebody what I want. I want somebody to see me today, tomorrow, then no call me. When me there yesterday, no ask me. Me too busy, I worry about myself and money. 1 gallon, 2 gallon, 3 gallon, 4. Touch that and still want some more. Regular gal go and come through the door. You're like sexy, I want nothing more. You feel like you're in love, you've been here before. You're like go the last year on the tour. Say she want, put no clothes. You're like me tell her no. Hey. Cut what the whole of them up is safe. Them that them wouldn't do with them day. Them talk about me like every day. Me talk about them like not one day. France, everybody just follow me. Yo, me can't be one on who that day. Me have to get up like every day. My 3 pints never so easy. Now me feel me need a key for the city. One of the gen of them know who they fit me. Kylie, if me no see you too, they could sit me. One time I never too clear, but I'm picking. Nobody got me for me things because I know for you. They never tell you no for trouble when I trouble you. Somebody couldn't tell you stay so obvious. We say people yes, so I we turn the value. Watch this. Me not explain myself to no man, I mean no need no opinion. Just watch your tone and buy some bill, no brother man. No make we happy do this in front of woman. Me no do interviews, up your questions, the answer to everything they for me relevant. Oh, my short words are inspiration. When in a literature, me have a distinction. Oh, please, over we have lucky cities. I can't dash it and no, no fit me. We run the place, I am being every day. I have to call it, say you're lucky when you see me. Nobody got me feeling things because I love it. They never tell me, say, like, trouble when you trouble me. Somebody couldn't tell me, stay as so obvious. We say TPS and now we are turning value. Them they want we are. We got them come back with the formula. Have everybody speechless like Michael Jackson signing up. When we are them they want we are. We got them come back with the formula. Have everybody speechless like Michael Jackson signing you know. When we are work, them did a laugh, you know. No blood in me, I even dance in me heart, you know. For the formula, we make it money to me formula. Yeah, that's the formula. Them they want me here, leave me alone, no like my care. Just have to figure the job, I want me done get here. Me live my young life without no fear. And if me go away, tell my fans them no cry, no tear. My legacy will never die, I swear. Them a ball already, I'm a devil, I'm a prime, I swear. Come like my band before my time, I swear. Them say them happy for me, but me know them they want me. Who put them come back with the formula? I'm everybody speechless like Michael Jackson song, you know. When we are working, they'll laugh, you know. You can't stand with vendetta. It's true, we only make you better. Them right we off like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. The pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies done me. Now somebody want me laugh. Push me another time, never sing another rhyme. Cut me now, you good and I sin a blood. Ready up again, pain and heartbreak. Shut me in it for me love. All of me life experiences, things when me go through for real, build me up as a top. Why say them bad? Why I'm vain? But now the time for chase. One time I say me love the girl, the man, the matters is sexy and clean. But when I got nothing when up in a canteen. To see me all the while, what make you do no run in. Chat alone, I'm after my internet name. Out of the party, well, madam me. Nothing personal, I just how we let her stay. Now me telling you the pain of the fight. You all the lies on me, now somebody want me laugh. Push me another time, you never sing another rhyme. Cut me now, you good and I sin a blood.
You not have to be my friend, no. Me not have to be your friend. You not buy me food, you not take care of my kids then. Me know them shaky from long time, so me not to believe in a mankind. Me future brighter than sunshine, just me granny tell me this one time. Me say, new level, new level. New level, new level. New level, new level. A them turn Tony in a rebel, in a rebel, in a rebel. You really feel them stuff, girl, one feel really can't talk. Tell some boy don't try violate, man, if I let them. So me a rain day, more girl for me and then rain. No, inna me DNA, this bad man. I am way up, I like the 4th of July. From a pretty girl roll up, shooting me shot like Hawaii. One month a girl me have, yeah, number don't lie. You the feeling stuff, girl, one for you can't talk. Tell some boy don't try violate, man, if I read them. So me a rain day, more girl for me and then rain. No, inna me DNA, this bad man. I am way up, I like the 4th of July. From a pretty girl roll up, shooting me shot like Hawaii. One month a girl me have, yeah, number don't lie, yeah. One month give me young, yeah, number don't lie. One month I respect me out, yeah. Number don't lie. Tell one give me funny first, yeah. You know me don't lie. Surprise the place like the Raptors them. Up, yellow, up, yellow, up.
Me coulda never green dog, me no chow-chow. No. Ha, 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 ho, ho. Who ya know? Hand up on Spolo. With the galley, Go, bro.
The girl with them a wife up, no see me. I see the chicky, the mojo,
Whoa, live your life, dog, YOLO. Yo, coffee be a gal a shout out. Tell us I'm fresh, what you made with breeze. Snake full ice, and afraid it freeze. Steady down, be a gal a swarm like bees. Must it tree a chain, them yellow like cheese. What you say? It a must it taste this cheese. Tell me sweet, say she want, please. And I smile with the pretty braces teeth. Benz on the highway, here it squeeze.
No mix Nike with Adidas, half white full of features. When me say they color brown like a bleachers in a beach shorts. Wanna leave you on a visa. Call them call me Lord Jesus. She said Jesus. As me reach grass, me say cocoa down. What got to have on them a look? Blue bit on with the red face. And me spend a couple dead face. Get a fresh pair, man, I shop to get seal. Epic and then me head space, exhale. What got to have on them a look? The brother with the square. Girl a preach yes every detail. She said the diamond cross big like this square.
When me nice, I saw me go on. When me nice, I saw me go on. Then inna me brain, cushion a palm. The shoes me ease off on me baby. Faster than the Air Force me a van. Me tell a girl more. Inna me hand, she say when me nice, I saw me go on. When me nice, I saw me go on. Me raise my bike a Caroline, me gear it up, then ride a gun. Me even have my license, bro. But when me nice, I saw me go on.
Girl, come get used to your soul. How many did I say? I be in vibes in this, be in vibes in this, vibes in this, be in vibes in this, be in vibes in this, be in vibes in this. Hey, chilla, everywhere me go, when me turn to a girl, I blow me kiss. Girl, I'm with the board up, the release. Somebody chill, wine up everybody girl, wine me nini. You're not to yourself, you know what I'm freaking up. Pepper kick or something, what it make up. Anyway, me party, me girl, I party too. Be a vibes in the man, slow down. I be a vibes in this, be a vibes in this. Vibes in this, be a vibes in this. Vibes in this, be a vibes in this. Vibes in this, so me the hand of vibe. Me a tell them no, quick spot.
Yo, Jack, I feel your vibes in this. Yo, pull up.
That is true.
Hand me special, so me the hand.
Happy up. Happy up. Happy up. Happy up.
Me a tell them no. Nationwide. Let's get ready to see my water. Just set me out to free my brain. Them can't hold long on to demons. So me feel like when me stepping out the place, everybody start run. When me stepping out the race, so 2 times up, so me stepping out my space. Who can't hear me? Money can't done, money refill. We no go less than up 100 mil. Money talk once, so you better stand still.
Happy up vibes in this. Put a woman split, but be a girl lies out for the artist. I'm gonna have to keep my want it to reach quick. At the young day in our place when we rich. All them work done. Happy up vibes in this. Put a woman split, but be a girl lies out for the artist. I'm gonna have to keep my want it to reach quick. At the young day in our place when we rich. All them work done. I'm quick stuff. Me a chip post. King response to all our bad. Bad girl, I'm not talking. I really am on but I know what we're saying.
Girls, they must search for it. Addicted to the can't spend it all and I see you. Twinkle, na ooh. Yeah. Hey, word on the street is girls, they must search for it. Addicted to the can't spend it all and I see you. Every girl man a show me love. Now far from none, me put my feelings up. Just a girl in a money man's world. Me I have my way, but must well me no wanna be with it.
Attention contractors, developers, and homeowners. Glacier White Corian Solid Surface is now at a special price. While stocks last, choose Corian for your commercial and residential projects. You won't regret it. It's durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. No sealing necessary. Corian is the #1 solid surface in the world. Second to none. Visit Home International Limited at 104 Constant Spring Road. Telephone 876-755-1970 or 876-276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
If you love the vibes, the laughs, and the real talk, then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
Plenty ways. Rainforest, plenty. Catch the vibe. Plenty ways. Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch me. Vibe. Catch it. Seafood vibe. Vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
Looking for us on YouTube? Don't worry, we're still here. You can continue watching our live streams on Nationwide 90 FM Live. That's Nationwide 90 FM in all caps LIVE. We appreciate your patience and continued support during this time. Stay tuned for further updates as we work to restore our regular streaming.
Join CliffViews Online with George Davis this Thursday, March 26 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast from the College of Agriculture, Science and Education in Portland for Research Day 2026 under the theme Advancing Resilient and Sovereign Food Systems Through Research, Innovation and Disaster Risk Reduction. Meet students, researchers, industry leaders and key stakeholders as they share innovations to strengthen sustainability, food security and national resilience. Plus, explore exciting exhibitions from sponsors and partners driving Jamaica's agricultural future. Don't miss the Research Day 2026 broadcast during CliffViews Online with George Davis, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Thursday, March 26. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2 or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education.
I know you're tired, baby, let it out. Your man is a idiot if him let you go. Smile so pretty, you should never frown. Real man full if you up, him not to bring you down. And God, him can't take your feed that. Treated the worst, him would have cry if you have to do it back. No, you don't need that. If you left it, probably would have easier. God, I deserve more than just to be a seat. More than that, we're manipulative. Him insecure, so we must accuse the DNA. You deserve more is all I'm saying. Him not gonna know how I move until it's all gone. How much time him tell you sorry and if you feel bad. No give him another chance for left you with a broken heart. Cut him off because of time to get a new start. And no matter how far him search, he will never find love like yours. Cause you deserve all in this world. Every time and every prayer, that's second feed that. Love you back. That boy them muscle man. Watch your pretty face, cool them curves the way I have. Smile for me, no babe, coming and like you when you're sad. Oh, no. You don't depend on man for things that even ask so much. So tell me why you make it feel like you're so hard for love. Been through enough in your past, right now we passed too much, but maybe you're the problem. Guess I make me be honest with you. You're too forgiving, you're too loyal to who no willing new beginnings. Time is ticking and the amount of minutes reach your limit. Him get your love and fumble with it. 1 in a million, can I treat her like them rest of it? I no matter how far you search, you will never find love like yours. Cause you deserve all in this world. Every time and every prayer, that's second feed that. Love you back. That boy them muscle man. Watch your pretty face, cool them curves the way I have. Smile for me, no babe, coming and like you when you're sad.
Hey, you know me love you. When your pretty body like a stream. Then no fit tell me no go heaven already. If I pain. Your bubble so me I bring the jam, I bring the cookie cream. And don't budge ya, baby. You're over pretty gift.
If I'm mine, then bring it on. Tell me, say, me say, sweetest lie out of your pretty mouth. She said, no, we stop living with me just a start. Missy said, that fire, you gonna need petrol. I feel go hard, oh, your skin so soft. Come like sunset by your body, baby, oh, you want so. Come like you don't know the powers I was. Come like you can't be by your knees, but for calm you. Come like we can't resist all even if we want to. How for pretty gift? If I'm mine, then bring it on. Tell me, say, me say, sweetest lie out of your pretty mouth. Girl, if I could shed you off, yeah, like a snake skin out of your toxic and venomous. When I leave you, honey, are you forever and ever? Cheat and you cheat too. I'm off to leave you. When I leave you, are you forever and ever? Cheat and you cheat too. I'm off to leave you. Don't know the ways of thing. You know for create a scene. Look how you deal with me. Rough like alligator skin. Them say I have a look man, me never cater for him. Yes, I'm a bad, but you don't even know what behavior mean. You are the thing where you want me for door. Since I like juggling, go call John the call. Love your tongue ring me, that one married you. But you are make it harder for you. Can't leave you. Me and you forever and ever. Cheat and you cheat too. I'm off to leave you. I can't leave you. Me and you forever and ever. Cheat and you cheat too. I'm off to leave you.
You are expert, the best in the world. Swear I want to love you every minute. You deserve to be the girl. And you know I can flirt. As someone for know them words. My head get hot more.
Nationwide. Pull up. This tune. Nationwide 90 FM.
You are expert, the best in the world. Swear I want to love you every minute. You deserve to be the girl. And you know I can flirt. As someone for know them words. My head get hot more. Juice. But me just I tell my mind, so try not take offense. Just know more what I like for make it. You know no change, I change, my God, you're full of sense. Run come and make my bless, say if I want to repent. Show me the one, all when the world end. You're with me, cause you're full of strength. And rock you like a boat on the water bed. Yeah. So tell me how you feel about that, let me know what. I'm ready to carry it. Oh gosh, I regular you, that's fast. But this time we have to connect it right that. I'm a crazy for you, you're top tier, you a 10. And for tell you the truth, you are my best boyfriend. Move it right through, is a pyramid. Pull up outside, on the bench, on the gear.
I'm not gonna beg a man for me, man. I'm not gonna be the one you can string along. When I do the drama thing, I don't need no drama king. And if you want it, I got girl, you better off without me and me mean it. You want your feelings, me and you, and I'm not dealing. If you think I cannot find a man, you must be dreaming of me on top, girl, I would have me, man.
Kai Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, Kai Kelly. Oh my God, that talent, the talent that you are. Father God, Rasa Guan, beg you for just bless him. You understand me, please? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Kai Kelly just won the boys class 200 meters. Almost got the record. But, you know, his race had 2 callbacks and a disqualification. You understand? But, yeah. Champs is on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Kareem Bwoyatingz and you're tuned in to Nationwide 90 FM. And yes, if you're just joining us tonight, it's all about champs. This is part 2 of our episode. Action is ongoing at the National Stadium. Some fantastic performances. Let me just big up to everybody on YouTube. Come see that hold it down and that vibe and all these things. If you're listening to me and you're trying to find the live, we are on our backup station, and that is Nationwide 90 FM live. I know Zoya is watching because I see your tweets. I know Lady Loud is watching. I've seen your tweets too. I see David Nebar. I see Marigold Weber, Paul Peart, Dark Empire. But no, say they a big foreign because him say I am here. I stand up a roadside. I watch. LOL. I see Uriel Brown. I see ISO Mario. Mario. It's always shocking, but it's a good feeling to when you're on the show. Because I know that you're normally over E-Zone, but not so much over here. You understand? Majestic Gabby Fee, Carisha Markland over there in Massachusetts, USA. Donna K, big up herself. Patricia Garrison, Ann Ramsey, Dwayne Blackstone, Zoya Tate, Anika Broad, Dwight Bonner, Errol Townsend. Just big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. You understand me? If you're listening on the website or on the app, thank you so much. If you're on the 90 FM band, if you're there at work, if you're up on the road, wherever you are, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are on YouTube, we don't know the straps already. If you're a big foreign or little foreign, thank you guys so much. The 14 parishes of Jamaica, I do appreciate you for tuning in. You understand? It is Champs, and tonight is our Champs episode. If you just joined us, our question of the night is Champs still a fair competition, or is the playing field uneven now? Yeah, but before we get into that, we have my podcast is back, and boy, the internet is set ablaze with this episode number 8. We are 2 episodes before, 2 episodes until we end the season. I sat down with Nikisha Burchell from Garlands to Parliament as she opened up about her journey, the pressure that comes with public life and the rumors that come with visibility, from her upbringing to politics, perception, and everything in between. This was a conversation about truth, growth, and owning your story. We do have a teaser for you if you've not watched it. Here we go. Tell us about young Nikisha. What was she like?
I'm the daughter of a pastor. I was always a behind-the-scenes kind of person.
What's the biggest lie you've ever heard about yourself?
I've heard that I'm dating the Prime Minister.
Oh, God forbid. God forbid. Another rumor, because again, we're
Jesus, is so much rumor about me? I've heard everything from my cheeks are fake, my lips are fake, my lashes are fake.
To answer the rumor or the question, you've never done any cosmetic surgery.
I don't want to be a hypocrite about this.
We see the conversation about body makeover thing. Do you think that your image also heightens people actually being interested? Do you think though being a public figure affects your ability to date freely?
Dating is difficult. Am I gonna go on Tinder?
No, sir.
Am I gonna put my profile on a dating app? I've dated men, that's for sure.
In the career field of politics?
I've dated men in a lot of career fields. I never grew up with this great ambition to be married and to have children. Every man I'm associated with,
them say do it.
Them say me do it. So by the time we leave here,
them say me do it.
You're going to have problems with the girl.
I'm single, by the way. I'm just putting that out there.
Me too.
I just found out so much about you in just a short span of time. Why don't you do more interviews?
It's been a near 16 years career in political communication. I've spent that building political careers. I don't know. Politics call. I'm an accidental politician. Politics is a very male-dominated sport.
You, apparently blurred lines by using dub plates on Popcorn and others, obviously. Were you criticized for that publicly or behind closed doors? Were there any moments that you thought to yourself, it's gonna feel like I'm going this at all?
I actually thought I would have come out of it with a wider margin.
What is your end goal in politics?
I'm thinking about how we can truly package brand Jamaica, not just make it a buzzword. Oh my, that's very emotional. I think I would say you'll be able to one day afford more than one pair of white uniform for school. Of course I couldn't afford it because I'm poor.
Yes, that. Yes. And I have a giveaway for this episode. I was going to do it tonight, but I will save that also for next week. So I have last week's episode, which is an iron, and for this week I'm giving away a toaster. That was a pretty easy question, courtesy. Well, the giveaway is courtesy of Mark Superstore, located in Lioneltown, Clarendon, and we're going to do the giveaway, but I'm gonna just do everything next week. You understand? So that's what, 2 giveaways. I think it's supposed to be 3 actually. So next week for sure, we will, jump into all of those. I also have a ticket giveaway, 2 tickets to give away, courtesy of the Sports Development Foundation, and it's 2 grandstand tickets for Thursday, which is tomorrow, of the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. And I was, So to enter, just head over to Sports Development Foundation's social media page, that is at SD for GJM. Once again, SDFORGJM. So that's Sports Development Organization Jamaica. So follow the page, and then the last video you would see on the page, if it's a collaboration with me and the page, just post it in your story, tag myself and tag Sports Development Foundation, and you'll get 2 tickets, 2 grandstand tickets to go to the National Stadium tomorrow. You understand? That's how you qualify for a chance to win. We're monitoring to see who does it now. Once again, so just go over to our page, and if you even go up on my page, it is also there. The last collaborated video, not the last video that I posted, the last collaborated video that you would have seen posted last week on my page with Sports Development Foundation, and you just repost it in your story, tag SDF and tag myself, and you get 2 grandstand tickets to go to the stadium tomorrow. What I'm going to do though, I'm just throw things back to DJ Jerome, because 100-meter finals, I'm seeing somebody in the YouTube chat was asking the results. So the Class 1 girls and Class 1 boys are actually on, the Class 1 girls, they're on the track right now. Carisha Markland, you were asking. The Class 2 boys, Kai Kelly of Jamaica College, 15 years old, by the way, his first year in Class 2, and he ran 10.28 seconds. A big personal's best for him. The record in that event is 10.20 seconds. So him have a next year again in a Class 2. So if him healthy next year, him a broke it. You understand? And again, that race was called back twice. So, nerves, and you just want to make sure you're safe and all these things. So that's what's happening. As it relates to the girls, Natrice East of Woolmer's Girls, she won the girls' Class 200 meters. As it relates to the Class 3 for boys, it was a Quinella, a 1-2 for Woolmer's boys. Johnny Lumley got that, and his teammate Joshua McWilliams got the second place. We're going to throw things back to DJ Jerome and be right back with the show.
Speaking on the phone, but cheating. Say she have a man, but you want leave him. I ask why, she says she have reasons. She says she but she just a artist. Said we can't be friends. Look, she getting my feelings. Look like you need a no replacement. Next time me go make a statement. No, we know. Me move out of me house and leave. No grass, no green, banana side. Say she love it, do it her time. Just feel so good, you wanna cry. She love it, but it you fantasize. She me like a shingle.
Tonight and day. Now listen what your man say. When you feel lonely, come on your phone and phone me. Leave me a picture night and day. Now listen what your man say. When you feel lonely, come to this. When you feel lonely, when you feel lonely, when you feel lonely, when you feel lonely, when you
Yeah, whenever
whenever you're lonely. Shortly, I'm a dead in a hurry. No need for nobody know about me. Lucky, I'm OG. Lonely, shortly, whenever you're the hungry. OG, the body they are trophy. Baby, you're the OG. Girl, from a side, yeah. See the demon inside, yeah. Like that one. Ever see me again? Ever see me again? Ever see me again? Hold me like you again. Your dreams so you see me, girl. Love real and I feel we work. Be a squeeze, girl. Fly like Philly bird. The love they come down. Hold me like you can. Never see me again. Hold me like you can. Yellow moon, yeah. Bounce to me now. Resist on that when you ground for me now. Bounce to me now. Yeah, me. Baby, just mama spoil you. Get anything you like. Long as you alright, then me alright. Me know you man, that's why me like you. To a woman that likes right. You see bump up the proper signs. Me dey behind you, just for what you have a mind. Snap a random picture, she pretty pan any side. Mama spoil you, skin clean, thick ties. Blush bright, so me never choice. Well. Me dash my money pan girl every time. Then kiss and teeth every time. But me no know, me see something in a yo. I'ma feel me fi fall on my mind. God know a good woman so hard to find. They say they love you, then turn on and give you that. But baby, that turn on yo. Cause any man you give it to a fiana yo. Spoil yo, but we are nothing's friend. From see the first time, want to trust instant, ya know. Your tight dress up me in a suspense. Me da mash up if you tell me say we fi be just friends, God know. Really want to be the one to make you happy, give you your regular. Travel the world, who fi stop with no one. Mother rate me, brother, sister, everybody. But the father don't like me, cause him here, she call me daddy, oh well. Spoil you, get you anything you like. Long as you alright, and me alright, you know you man, that's why me like.
Best if you love me and go on, yeah. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Nobody call my phone my use. Nobody expect me fi answer. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Me nah been a side chick for no boy. Every day you and I just a boss. Your time won't me no qualify you.
Something by my side, girl. You make me start to hit my wife, girl. Let me tell you no, what do you want for you? Drunk with me, me say, do you something bad, girl? Let me tell you no, I like something by my side, girl. I want you to turn me all the while, girl. You me want to talk to, you want the vibes, girl. Me girl into me so right, me girl, and if you tell you, hook up me back, you girl, and you know like I'm a me girl. Yo, pull up. Something by my side, girl. Something by my side, girl. Something by my side, girl. You make me start to hit my wife, girl. Something by my side, girl. You make me start to hit my wife, girl. What do you want for you? Drunk with me, say, do you something bad, girl? Something by my side, girl. I want you to turn me all the while, girl. You me want to talk to, you want the vibes, girl. Me girl into me so right, me girl and me fi tell you, hook up me body, girl, and do no let go. Me girl you no regular, dip on another level. And me fi tell you, me say and me fi tell you, baby your body be calling, I'm like baby hello. So many things, baby I wanna tell you, like you do me so right, baby I gotta tell you, I wanna tell you, baby and me fi tell you.
When I love, when I'm money. Tell me why you want funny. You say to send a pic, my phone, your phone a pic on me body. Make me cuddle up, it up me. What was your day, me baby? One on them own people, you cuss out, put it for me.
Whenever me say ready, she up. Me rich and famous, she not ha. She give me call me regular, ha. And that turn me on some man. Me girl, you do me so right. Me girl, and if you tell you, hook up me back, if you can do no let go. Me girl, you no regular, dip on another level. If you tell you, me say, and if you tell you.
So this the really cause the drama come again through us. just seeing you first. She made me feel like me that the channel want me to care with her. Hope say this the really cause the drama cause I've been through worst. She take a stock when me say that I'm not for self-esteem of her. Me have to say, I said I'm sorry for cheating on you. Me have to say, I said I'm sorry for cheating on you.
O'clock. Me no get you, me call back. I feel no say the thing lock. Look how you fat. And I know you alone for you get that. Pull it up again from top. Wine on the wine non-stop. Me a carry your car the bus stop.
You know, and I know, say, ayat, call me. Ayat, call me. Never even cross my mind. Is a girl this argue with me half the time. Oh, you. Let me find out. Me no hustle you. All up your head where you are cry about. Remember your life where you no feel like about. The lie. To how your body feel, make me find out. Say your brother know the brother where you find out. Cause you wonder how much of your brother them a hide out. Yeah, you better take that. My heart now broke through you. You sad at me too. Me could can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You sad at me too. Me could can't leave you. She watch me cause she want to know if me da watch her. See if me da listen when I want me did a chatter. But if she know me, then she know me wouldn't stop her. So even if she'd even have no story, me da back her. She don't double me.
You don't know, like you're a wickedy.
Never even cross my mind. Is a girl this argue with me half the time. Oh, you. Let me find out. Me no bustin' you. All up your head where you are cry about. Remember your life where you no feel like about. The lie. To how your body feel, make me find out. Say your brother know the brother where you find out. Cause you how much of your brother them a hide out. Yeah, you better take that. My heart now broke through you. You sad at me too. Me could can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You sad at me too. Me could can't leave you. She watch me cause she want to know if me da watch her. See if me da listen when I want me did a chatter. But if she know me, then she know me wouldn't stop her. So even if she'd even have no story, me da back her. She sit down well and before him even spot her. All she see her money like her and middle a scratch her. Cash her, credit, she take it if them did a drop her. Wouldn't catch her. Get up my girl. My heart now broke through you. You was sad at me too. Me could can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You was sad at me too. Me could can't leave you.
Every quarter style in her book. Girl, I mean you can't tie in her hook. From a day I be a vibes and push. She says I play look. Hey girl, you can't style me, my mama. While I check it, brand new man and nuts. Fine by me, up you. Find happiness, up you. Enjoy it, and when things don't work, I hope you don't come up, come. Not no food, don't need you. And in my type of my high. But get a girl by noon, if you know my hope. Can't style man thing away you feel. I have faith in your banana. Now you for play with my love after me. Invest some money on me, time in you. But all this time I been a pay for your glamour. Want move forward but me can't come stuck. Nah, me a nice same for your cut. Me a pray. It a pray with no book. Hey girl, but you remember say you can't style me no mama. While I check it, brand new man and nuts. Find why me move up you, find happiness move up you. Enjoy it and when things don't work.
Fiddle, move it like that. You have to fight back, let me tell you that. Give me you what I'm missing. Not take no chat, boy, you meet your much. Yeah, bumper ripple when my wine and jiggle. If I show you a little bit, say you get gripper. You do anything where you tell me to. You know I don't let the load up sitting. Well, bye.
It a shake on the place. It a shake up the place. It a shake. Work for me, beer. Tear down the place. It a shake.
Hey, you know what own me? Have it well heavy. Can't find no jeans. Every time I walk, the place get dizzy. I me one alone, never meet your mommy. Is it? I'm sorry.
Bad like gal in a wonder if your sign can chop it a move. Skin clean and you no shot a body tattoo.
Which gal you want to come cool? Pick and choose.
Bad man, she love. 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 Bad man. Bad man. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love, yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love, yeah. Oh, your shot.
Oh, you dealing with the boss.
Yeah. Make your first could have never take a last. Yeah. Like a ball pump fast. It's sitting for me. Girl, I want make you so bright. Original girl, some of them body knock off.
And if you hear this on the gone at the back, on the knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ, please turn up the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please.
All right. Check 1, 2, 3. Yes, that is it. Now, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM. You don't know, my name is Bwoyatingz, and tonight we continue our conversation about champs. And if you're watching on YouTube, yes, I'm decked out in my blue because I want blue, the true blue, the only blue. And I want college. Everything else a cabbage. You understand? And that's Jamaica College, located at 189 Hollow Road, Kingston 6. Just some point standings for the persons who were asking earlier. After 7 finals, Jamaica College leads, top the podium, top the table, top the tally with 54 points. St. Jago High School with 38 and Calabar third with 56. On the girls' side, after 8 finals, 8 of 46, Edwin Allen High leads with 61 points. Homewood Technical High, 29 points, and Clarendon College, 21 points. Once again, our question of the night is champs still a fair competition, or is the playing field uneven now? And if you're watching on YouTube, you know, 2 of my guests from last week, they are here. But, you know, as you guys know, champs isn't just a trap meet in Jamaica. It is a national moment. The Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships is where the island's fastest, strongest, and most determined high school athletes step onto the big stage of their young careers. Now, for 5 days, the National Stadium becomes electric with school colors everywhere, drums beating, vuvuzelas blowing, and thousands of fans roaring for every race, jump, and throw. It's where rivalries run deep, school pride is on full display, and future stars first show the world what they're made of. And over the years, you know, Champs has launched the careers of legends like Usain Bolt, Chilean Fraser Price, Ellen Thompson Hero, Johan Blake, Sherica Jackson, reminding everyone that the next global superstar could be lining up in lane number 4. Now, to my left is trackside with Mel, who is a French sports journalist and track and field enthusiast who has, you know, been living in Jamaica for over 5 years, originally from Brittany, yes?
Right.
In Western France. She covers Jamaican athletics. and a bag of things, and they're supposed to know our content, but if you know our content, to know it now. Good night, Mel. How are you doing?
Good night. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Yes, no, thank you so much for being here. And the man to my extreme left is Shaquille O'Neal Benty. No stranger to the show. Every single time that I'm having a track and field conversation, he's here. You know, he's a game changer in Caribbean sports media, an award-winning associate producer, dynamic sports journalist, and engaging host. He's worked with, top media houses in Jamaica and St. Lucia across TV and radio. Through Benty Talk Sports and Stadium 876, he brings sharp analysis, compelling storytelling, and unmatched energy to the world of sports. Now, from ISA schoolboy football to national trials and the Jamaica Invitationals, he's been on the front lines covering the action alongside major brands like Just Bet, Water, and Guinness. When it comes to sports, Shaquille doesn't just report, he lives it. Welcome back to the show, my G.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
We can't, start without speaking about the 100-meter finals that just happened. Class 1 boys, let's start from there. The pre-champs favorite, obviously, Raquel Reed. There was a lot of buzz surrounding his name. He did it. Big PB for him as well, 10.1. Big, very, 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 very big. 10.12 seconds. Then we had Tyrese Foreman from St. George's, stepped up big.
From where again?
Okay, so then we have Tyrese Foreman, ran 10.21 seconds, and Romario Finnegan of Edwin Allen, 10.22 seconds. Any surprises from that lineup, from the top 3, from the top 8? Yeah.
I mean, from the lineup as in making it to the finals, or just the podium itself?
Well, podium first.
Yeah, definitely some surprises in the podium. I don't think anybody had the silver medalist last year making the podium this year. And I myself must apologize to the college man for doubting him. We weren't familiar with his talents, and here it is. He's put it on display. A absolute class of a race, and he did 3 rounds of that. Exceptional. So I think he was a surprise. And also Finnegan, I don't think his podium place was a surprise after his performance, that 10.18, I believe it was, to get him there. So I think that in itself, and then, males highly performing. I was telling somebody today that what level did for Edwin Allen in terms of males, because a lot of people thought it was an all-girls school. So I mean, I think that's the biggest surprise. Who else is there on the podium?
Mel?
Personally, I was not surprised by Reed winning. I had written his name and 10.06, so he ran 10.12. But Romario Finnegan, I must apologize as well. I thought he would not even be in the final. I haven't really noticed him during the season before, so big bronze medal for Edwin Allen boys team. Yeah,
man, he kind of swept under a lot of our radars. But I kind of want to go back just a little bit to the heats that we saw, and that in itself, I think, the performances of the championships. Yeah, man, like we saw 24 boys from that heat going to the semifinals, and I made a tweet about it and a video as well for Instagram, because I've never seen so many fast times in a prelims before. 10.5 didn't even make it, and 10.5 would have been in the top 8 last year. 10.34 was the 10th fastest person, and 10.34 would have gotten you a medal last year. So like that in itself, for me, those performances, for me, there were lots of surprises, and 2 of those surprises, obviously Tyrese Foreman, he's not new to this. Like, he obviously, we know that he is a class athlete. However, we don't really see much this year. So, him in itself, that's a big performance for me as well. But everybody in that top 8 there, the only surprise for me in that top 8 as it relates to placement is Nyron Wade for 8th. I never expected him to be placed 8th. And only give Casey a point. I mean, I don't mind. I love that for you, Nyron. Continue. But, as an individual athlete, because I'm a lover of the sport, Nyron, I feel like it wasn't meant to be. I don't know what happened in his head, if it's just nerves. What do you guys think?
I think he didn't have the season that we know him to have. And I think coming into it, he wasn't a clear favorite. I think one shocker in terms of even the placement is Seymour as well too, because Seymour outside of the top 3, and he was in conversations of a sprint double. So you think about things like that. So I think the placement of 8th is definitely shocking.
because we were expecting maybe in and around for the bronze medal, fourth, fifth, thereabout, but 8th place. But I mean, it was a really close race, and as you mentioned, a lot of surprises in the 100 meters today in terms of the sheer speed of these boys. So I mean, an 8th place there at 10.44. I mean, it's rough, but it's okay. I expect it's a fast field. It's a fast field.
Mel Seymour, I know that he was one of your favorites to actually get a medal. Are you disappointed in that particular performance?
Not really, because he still has the 200.
meters.
He was still a finalist, so he was still able to bring points to his school. For Reed to win, I think a lot of us expected it after seeing the heats and the semis. But all of them, apart from Reed, almost all of them ran 10.2 in the semis. So they really had a similar level. So I think for silver and bronze, it was really wide open.
Yeah. So quickly we can shift gears to the girls class one. Oh Jesus, man. Shania Douglas 10-9. I never wanted to jinx it. I never thought she was going to get the medal, but it's obviously possible. The record rather 10.9. She blew everybody out of the field. Like, there's absolutely no qualms about that. Obviously Edwin Allen second and third, big points for them as well. Any surprises for you guys re her time? The fourth fastest under 20 Jamaican of all time, something like that.
It was definitely top 5 for sure. Yeah, I think I expected her to go sub 11. I feel like that was a formality in terms of all of that. It's catch me if you can for the rest of the field. So I think the gold medal was basically put down for her and waiting for her when the race was done. But that's not to discredit the rest of the field. It's just that once you have an athlete of that standard, the same thing we expected of Alana Reid 3 years ago, the same thing that's happening now. I think Shanoya's performance all season has been very good. I think her performance subsequent to champs now will be very good. So I think she can definitely lower this time. I'm looking forward to it happening in Grenada. I believe that's where character is going to be happening. I'm looking forward to that happening there. Possibly to a 10.94, 10.92 to even around there. But yeah, 2 big points there for Edwin Allen, as you mentioned, and I think Edwin Allen looks like they're about to run away with it. It's very early. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very early.
Very.
But the performance is what I'm seeing now, and their placements in the different finals. And Edwin Allen looks like they're ready to compete. And coach said it last week that they're in a space to come and get back their title.
Okay. Mel.
So I had predicted.
What is this race? What is this?
Decathlon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they changed the time.
Okay.
For the 400. I had predicted Shania to run a very low 11, so 11:01. So it's still not far from the time she ran, but sub 11 as a junior is still massive. It's only the second time in the history of champs it's happening. So I can't get used to these things. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
So congratulations to her.
Congrats, man. Like, that's some big girl time right there, man. A big PB. Let's now move on to Natrice. I am biased when it comes on to Natrice East. I've always been she was in class 4. If you guys been, watching this show, I've always been, maybe because, I know her family members or whatever the case is, I'm always going to be cheering for her. I know a lot of people, as per usual, always have Etienne there. I've never. And not to downplay Etienne, but for me, I always look on, anyways, Natrice East.
Yes, kudos Natrice East. She really wanted it. She won it in class 4, class 3, and she needed this class 2-1.
Yes.
I think the double is definitely there for her.
Oh yes.
It's the double, and if she'll get the record as well. Yeah, I disagree with you on the Etienne part. I'm a big Etienne fan. And she had the fastest time leading into champs.
Yes.
But granted, we didn't see her that much on the circuit this year.
But for me, it's not the fastest time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But it's not the first time we've seen her with the fastest time going into champs. And then,
But I mean, champs pressure is a bit different. I don't know what happened to the athlete. So all the best to her, just to make sure that she's healthy and everything. But Natrice East, we have to find like a nice nickname for her.
Queen East.
Queen East.
Queen
yes,
East.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that's her name, Queen East. But I ask no girl to the doll. Yes. And she runs like a professional athlete.
Yeah.
And I don't know if, like, in her mind she's nervous, but I've never seen, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen her run like, oh, I'm scared. before.
Okay, true.
Like she always runs very composed.
Right. And in her interviews, it shows as well. She's very
She's a
confident and
grown
calm.
woman.
Right.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, I love the message that she sent to her coach after.
What did she say?
She said basically she was just thanking him for believing in her and you know Coach Carr and you know you can see the family that Wolmer's is, and you know I think that just shows her level of professionalism and all that. Like to in your big moment, you're still thinking of those who help you get there. So definitely Natrice is ultimate professional.
Yeah, Mel.
Yeah, totally agree with what Benty said.
Yeah. My performance of the day goes to Kai Kelly of Jamaica College for many reasons. Bias aside, Kai Kelly is 15 and it's his first year in class 2, and Kai Kelly, obviously the class 3 record holder, obviously coming in, you know, he looked like the favorite, but where do I even start with this young man? I know a lot of people kind of put him up with different athletes. Oh my god, it's going to be a showdown. Kai Kelly doesn't give me JC athlete. No disrespect to my school. But the athlete that I see on the track every single time from Kai Kelly, there's this dog in Kai Kelly, bro. Like, there's no fear in his eyes. Like, it's this overly confident, sort of, you know I'm going to win. And I love that for him. Like, you don't fear no boy. Like, no boy at all where you're going to line up with, you're going to fear. And 10-2. Let me just say this. I never thought that record was going to be threatened. I thought he was going to run 10-3 low. If that race wasn't called back twice, Kai Kelly was going to do something way more special than that. Because you can see it on his face that he was kind of disappointed with the time. Like, there was no emotion of excitement.
Like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my race of the day for me. Thoughts, guys. Thoughts. 10-8. Jesus Christ.
I actually thought he would have run even faster.
Same.
Based on what we saw in the semis. Because in the semis, he slowed down towards the end.
He was just like, yo, bro, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
But my performance of the day is Shania Douglas, because running sub-11, as I said,
special
in class 1 as a junior is a massive thing.
Special.
And also everybody was talking about it for a week, so she might have felt some type of pressure because everybody was expecting that from her. And she still did it. So
yeah, to touch on that race, the class 2 boys 100 meter. Before I tell you my performance of the day, Kai Kelly, wow. And I think your decision, both of your decision to him going faster was heavily influenced by Marquise Page not being in that race. And not to credit that,
I'm so upset with that too.
Not to say, you know, he would have challenged him for the title, but I think just having that fast competitor in that race is almost like, he's not going to necessarily fear him, but he's going to run harder knowing that being the favorite doesn't guarantee you the win.
And the funny thing that you said that, not to cut you, but when Marquise Page was removed from the race, Kai Kelly was visibly upset with that.
Yeah.
Like he was maybe thinking to himself, but he want to beat him.
No excuse. I don't want any excuse. I want to line it up with the best of the best and go. And that's the same spirit you speak about with Kai Kelly. I got that feeling about one other JC athlete in the sprints, and that was Mark Anthony when he did that double that year. But and my performance of the day comes in the 100 meter, but the class 4 girls, the winner Brianna Gray of Excelsior High School, she won twice. Give her 2 gold medals. And in the second race, she ran faster and she decimated the field. So I think, just kudos to her, because they called back that race when she crossed the finish line and you saw her have some niggles after the second race. So just to put your body on the line like that, but to go out and give your school some well-needed points is really good.
Kudos to her, but not kudos to the organizers, because I feel like that final should have been after the class 1 boys. 15 minutes. I think they just had 15 minutes between both races.
10 minutes before the race started, and then remember they told them to stand up again because the long jump was going on, and long jump exciting. So they got about overall 15 for real.
I think this is way too short for them to recover and run again.
Yeah. Speaking of long jump though, the boys class 1 long jump, we saw Michael Andre Edwards, who was on the show last week as well. And again, bias aside, but I feel like Michael Andre Edwards is one of the best to ever do it. He's never lost a champs long jump title. This is now his 5th gold medal in a single event. A big PB for him, I think it was 7.7. But the surprise for me though is Kato. Reason being, he never had. Oh, that's a good race right there. He never had a good season. Yeah, sorry. And even in the what do I call it? To make the top 8, right? He was struggling. Like he was really struggling. And I never saw his final jump because it wasn't shown on the TV. But when I heard that he actually jump was 7.2, I said there's absolutely no way. So that also happened. JC got first and silver for that. Titchfield got bronze. Yeah. Thoughts about that performance? Anyone?
Big 16 points for the men of. Yeah, okay. So a big 16 points there, but I think this was such an interesting final because you look at Kingston College not having a competitor in the top 8 and a good competitor in Amani Phillips, who failed all 3 of his jumps. So for Cato to seize that moment and essentially go and get 7 points for Jamaica College, I think that was really good. And kudos to Bloomfield to get there. I actually thought Francis of Woolmer's boys was going to get into the top 3. But yeah, really good long jump. And it shows. It shows.
We can just kind of shift gears to the 1500 meters just real quickly because we also saw those finals as well. What is her name again from Edwin Allen who won the gold?
Kevon Gay Fowler.
Finally, she deserves. It's her first gold medal in this event. She's been a favorite for many years. I've always sung her praises, but to see it actually happening, I was so impressed. So impressed. In the boys event,
Class 3.
I think it was class 3.
Class 3.
I said it last week, Julius Etobo, and if you guys watch my records to watch videos, so that's one of the records down because I said he was going to get his own record that he set last year. Fantastic. Almost sub 4 minutes.
Yeah.
He was almost there, right? Congrats to him. Disappointment for me though with the JC pair is that the class 2 with Bevin and Cavell Nooks. Their strategy going in, they tried to box in the young men, it just never worked. Them not even get a medal. I was very shocked. I think it was 4th and 6 or something like that.
4th and 6.
I was very surprised, very shocked. But that sums up what a championship is. Because JC, and I can only speak for my disappointments of the championship so far, they dropped a medal when O'Neal Lawrence, class 2 boys 400 meter hurdles, he crashed out, never made it to the final. I was very upset until I contacted one of the coaches and they said he has an injury, an ankle injury, and when he stepped down, him hurt it again. Okay. So he's not in it, but that was big points for us. I thought he was going to absolutely be a medalist. Also another disappointment, Anika Lowe in the 1500 meters in the qualification, she never even made the final. That was a surprise for me. Another disappointment for me as well as it relates to the title chasers. JC again, the guy that fast start in the 100 meters, never made it to the final. Those are big points. When you're expecting a close championship, there's no room for mishaps. You understand me? Especially if your competitors, KC, has persons in the final, you need to get at least a point. So you need 2 persons in the final at all times. But those are my disappointments thus far.
But luckily for you, I feel like Casey is doing more of these mistakes
and
than JC is.
I love that for us. Thanks be to Father God. So we can talk about Mel, the 1500 meters, and any disappointments for you as well.
I actually love that rivalry between Alika Reynolds and Kevon Gay Fowler, both on the 800 and the 1500, and it was good to see Kevon Gay win the 1500 for the first time in her career, and also dedicate the win to Tantan, who passed away at Edwin a few months ago. The 1500 meters were really interesting. I also like the performance run from Ryan Ashaw, who is from Kenya and represents San Diego. He did not break the record, but it was a very fast race.
He was on my records to watch. I thought he was going to get it. Never got it, but last year he was placed 4th. So I'm very, very impressed with that performance for getting that gold medal. Bente, 1500 meters, and any shockers as it relates to like disappointments for you so far?
I wouldn't say I've had any disappointments because my stakes in it is really low. I've had more moments for joy, like with Foreman, but I think for the 1500 meter, in the class 3 boys, I was thoroughly impressed.
Same.
I was thoroughly impressed, and it's like he was running 2 different races. We're running 2 different races, and I'm sure he can get that sub 4 minutes. I'm positively sure he can get that sub 4 minutes. Maybe just I had to take a picture of the field. He's so much bigger than them. Yeah. He's so much bigger than them. They look like little kids beside him. And it was so interesting to see and so funny. But I think that would be that's a close contention for my performance, second performance of the day. I think that was a stamp above the rest. And not true. I think his race was really, really nice. I think it was really, really good, and especially hearing him before. Yes. It added a bit more stakes in the race. So it's really good to see that. I didn't get to touch on if I had to mention any disappointment, but I wouldn't say it's like complete disappointment. It's more like I really wanted I wanted Tiana Marshall to get a medal.
She's gonna get a record.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I wanted her to get something in the 100 meter. But it wasn't disappointment. It's more so like, oh, I'm rooting for you so much. But yeah.
You know what I hope that this would do? Fuel her to really get the record.
Yeah.
I hope not getting a medal is like I am hungry. You understand me? And I'm upset, and I am going to push every single thing to really get that record to go below 13 seconds. A matter of fact, in the records to watch video that I posted, Onika Wilson obviously has that class 1 record, right? And she commented on my post with a gif, like she said, wait, excuse me?
Why my record?
Yeah, so she's like, wait, why my record? But yeah, I wasn't surprised because I know that the field was just so talented in that 100 meters. But yeah. Yes, go on.
I think I know I saw doing on your flyer, so I don't know. When the class 3 boys 100 meter and Lumley and Joshua, Mark Williams is his name, and they got the quinella. I'm almost sure on the broadcast I heard Dwayne clapping.
Of course Dwayne is going to clap.
I'm almost sure I heard it, but I think that was really cool just to see them, because they got it at corporate area champs.
Yes.
And then now to get it here as well too is really big, and you can see that he was really rooting for him. I think Lumley turned and was like, come.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that was also some good. So yeah, I can tell you, Mr. Keith was right. Yeah, the Wednesday is an absolute product.
It is good, and I love it.
Absolute product.
And if anybody did at work, I would have been there. So we also saw some 400 meter semifinals this morning. So just a point to note, out of all the classes going into the finals, right? All classes. JC with 5 athletes, KC with 4, Calabar with 2. On the girls' side, Heidel 5, Homewood 5, Edwin 3. Do we think these numbers will affect, like moving forward as it relates to the persons who are chasing for titles, Mel or Benji?
Compounding. It's compounding. You mentioned it in championships. We need to get into the finals. Only the top 8 have a say in who wins this trophy. And the amount you mentioned the sheer number. So now Heidel is going to get more on the board here. You'll see that 5 there versus there Edwin Allen. So what does Edwin Allen have to do? They have to make sure that they're beating those Heidel people. So it compounds. And on the boys' side, JC look to put their foot on the gas and get ahead of KC even further, because once it gets down to these throws and the jumps, KC is coming for those. So it compounds. It has a big meaning on what they're trying to do and the titles that they're trying to get here. So yeah, the more people you have in the finals, the better chance you have. If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance. Mel?
Totally agree. It's more important to have 2 athletes in the final than to just have one and win. Like for instance, we were talking about that event just before, the class 3 boys 1500 meter. Yes, Itubo from KC won, but JC came 2nd and 3rd. That's 7 plus 6 points. That's 13 points. Better to have 13 than 9.
Right.
So it's really important to qualify for the finals.
Yeah. Mel, I know that you said that Edwin, is going to be your girls' winner based on what you've seen today. Not just for the finals, but just, the setup for the finals. Do you think they still have that big margin?
Yes, I was actually hoping it would be a little closer between Edwin and Heidel because I like when there's when it's hard to predict. So I feel like it makes it more interesting and more fun for spectators and viewers. I feel like it's gonna be a big difference of points over the next few days between Edwin and Heidel.
Now, on the boys' side, for both of you, quickly, because I do have a break, but for the boys' side, both of you, based on what you've seen so far, give me the top 3 again, please.
Based on what I've seen so far, top 3, I'm going to say, in no particular order.
No, in order, please.
No, in no particular order.
So why don't give me the top 3 and not give me the other?
Yeah, I'm just giving you in no particular order. So I'm going to have Jamaica College in there, Kingston College in there, and not Calabar. I'm going with St. Jago.
I did say St. Jago may do something special, but you, Mel?
So am I allowed to update it from last week?
Okay, so tell us what you said last week first.
Last week I said KC first, JC second, Calabar third.
Okay, and today?
I might, well, I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say JC, then KC, then Calabar.
Here's my thing. I think it's going to be very close. And I feel like both teams are making some unnecessary mistakes. And as you've said, KC more so than JC. But again, KC are hungry like them never get feed. You understand me? Like KC act like they never eat before and them tell them, say, well, if they win champs, I'm going to some food. So I know it's going to go, I hope it goes down to the final couple of events on that Saturday, March 28th. I sure do hope so. So yeah, so my top 3 obviously remains the same. It's absolutely positively the Jamaica College, 189 all up road, Kingston 6. Yeah, and KC for a very close second. And for third, Calabar / St. Jago / the only reason Excel's not in there because they don't have the depth. You understand what I'm saying? But it's Calabar / Jago because, yeah man, Jago is looking very good. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go for a break here with Mel, here with Benty. We're talking about champs. Further on in the show, we're gonna have Dwayne Extell, we're gonna have Kai Chang, we're gonna have Tiffany, and a bag of things. And we also have some voice notes from some of the athletes. As a matter of fact, Marquis Page actually sent a voice note from last week. We're gonna play it tonight, and some of our past champs athletes that some of you guys know and love today. All right, this is Bwoyatingz After Dark, Nationwide 90 FM.
Writers, producers, singers, have you submitted your entry for the 2026 Jamaica Festival Song Competition? No? Enter and take your place alongside a long list of great Jamaican artists. You could be the 2026 Jamaica Festival Song winner and could walk away with $3 million in cash and prizes. Enter online at jcdc.awardsplatform.com. New entry deadline April 17th.
Having trouble with termites? Problems with ants, wasps, or rodents? Then contact Alson Pest Control Services today. They cater to all your general pest control and inspection needs, servicing island-wide from residential to commercial spaces. They've got you covered. For more information, call 876-338-6056 or email alson.pest@gmail.com. Alson, the pest control experts you can trust.
Morning after morning, you've made Nationwide 90 FM part of your routine. So let's take this connection one step closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club and be part of it officially on Patreon.
Family.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
Do you have a consumer-related issue? Want to learn more about matters concerning you as a consumer? Well, keep it locked to Nationwide 90 FM for the Consumer Hour with me, Nora Gay Banton. Weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. For all your consumer-centric matters, stay tuned to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Plenty ways. Rainforest, plenty. Catch the vibe. Plenty ways. Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch me. Vibe. Catch it. Seafood vibe. Vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
The Small Business Association of Jamaica invites you to a public meeting in celebration of World Sustainable Procurement Day. And guess what? Nationwide 90 FM will be there too. Happening March 26 at 1 p.m. at the Exim Bank Conference Room, 85 Hope Road. Learn how small business owners can access government contracts. Hear from the Public Procurement Commission, the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, and the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Gain key insights into the PPC supplier registration, procurement compliance, and the Development Bank of Jamaica financing. Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, March 26, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's World Sustainable Procurement Day. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Procurement Commission, your procurement partner.
My name is Marquis Page. I attend the St. Jago High School. I'm in class 2 and I compete with the 110 meter hurdles and also the 100 meter. Feeling pretty confident going to this Boys and Girls Championship. My expectation for this season is to achieve the U18 110 meter hurdles record and the 110 meter hurdles record for class 2 at Chums. Favorite Chums moment, 2023. When I go to go in my first ever gold medal. First year at Champs, I'm in gold medal. Highlight of the season. When I go 13-1 a youngster and then I went up a higher height and ran 13-6 at the Carifta Trials. I admire Rashid Broadbell, Javel Granville, Demario Prince, Vashan Vassian. I'm looking forward to watching every event at Champs. Even though I'm not really like the distance, looking forward to every event at Champs. Not really sure who I'd compete with, but I would love to compete with a lot of guys out there, but I'm not really sure.
That was a voice note from Marquis Page. Unfortunately, he fast started in the class 200 meters earlier, but he's a rising Jamaican sprinter and hurdler known for his performances in the 100 meters and 110 meter hurdles. He is obviously on my records to watch list. He made his mark at the 2025 Boys and Girls Championships with strong hurdle performances and continued his rise in 2026. Now, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. My name is Karim Bwoyatingz, and once again, tonight's show is proudly sponsored by Rainforest Caribbean, serving up fresh, flavorful seafood. And as they say, catch the seafood vibes, you understand? Now, to my extreme left, if you're watching on YouTube, is Big Man, you understand? Mr. Kai Chan, who is one of Jamaica's top field event athletes and a standout in the discus throw. He rose to prominence in 2018. I can't believe it's been so long, when he became the World Under-20 champion and has since continued to excel, winning gold at the NACAC Under-23 Championships in 2021 and a silver medal at the 2023 World University Games. Welcome to the show, Kai.
Thank you very much.
We obviously discuss. I have to ask you, who are your favorites right now based on what you've seen all season?
For the discuss?
Yes.
Kamari Kennedy for sure.
From Calabar?
From Calabar.
Okay.
I have my reservation towards Tyrone Henry.
Mm-hmm.
He's my training partner. I've seen him throw big marks from Papine.
Mhm.
However, on the day, especially when it comes on to hot competitions, I've yet to see him manifest any big marks. So I'm a little bit on the fence with his performances, and I do think that he has the talent to throw far. His actual nickname is Future.
Oh.
But I look forward to seeing him throw far in the future. It doesn't have to be current.
In the future, right.
DeAndre Henry, the dark horse. He is a very hungry competitor, and I believe that if
Which school is that?
Calabar ones.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Calabar, them have it luck, and them hungry. They are the underdogs, and I don't mean to play on words, but them are the underlions. So
please, please.
It'll get to a point where I believe that they are going to be some of the top scorers in the men's discus. Now, I can't say my predictions without mentioning Joseph Saman. Athlete that I've worked with for some time and competed against. Very talented youth, probably just as big as I am, and he has the makings of a champion. The only issue that I've seen thus far is just once he goes out to a championship, he has yet to produce, because at the corporate year champs he did not score any points with JC. So that's something that I raise a flag over. However, he is one of the better athletes that we've seen to date in the men's discus, or the Class 1 boys discus rather.
So should I be worried?
For JC, yes, definitely. Definitely. But I'm not worried about his career. I'm not worried about his future, because I believe he signed for Nebraska, and they have a really good throws coach there, and I believe that with a strong strength and conditioning background, he is going to be one to remember.
Yeah. A lot of people, though, would have had him on their records to watch list, obviously, when he started in January, such a big throw.
Yeah.
It's now March. Should we still expect that record or anything close to that record at Champs?
I mean, he threw 63 meters at the Carter Trials,
Mhm.
and I think that alone shows that he has the capability to throw far, but getting it right leading up to the day can be a challenge. So, Champs, Carter Trials were 2 weeks ago? Champs is this week, and him already qualified with 57 on his first throw, so that's an easy mark. His low limit is very high, but coming into the finals, when the pressure, when all this weight on that Jamaica College vest start to get so heavy, it becomes a challenge. So I definitely believe that he will throw far. I just don't know if it is going to be a Champs.
From what you've seen so far, which school is looking the strongest this year overall?
It's hard to say. I have a lot of connections when it comes on to track and field, and very close friends. Rashid Dona, who coaches at KC, very close friends in different title chasing schools. And once I have a discussion with them, I always tell them, I think this Champs is anybody's chance. I cannot put my finger on a particular school that will win the title this year, because just based on the first day, a lot of schools that are supposed to be having athletes scoring points, they either dropped out or pulled up, didn't perform so well. So I still have my reservations towards who's going to be the top contender. However, I have to list Calabar, of course, Jamaica College, and funny enough, Diego and KC is at my third place spot. Yeah, I said what I said.
Third.
Oh, wait, whoa.
I didn't know that was in order. I didn't know. So seeing as it's in order, you have to say it again.
Yeah, please, guys.
So,
yes,
my top two is going to be between Calabar and JC.
Really?
Why? Hear me out. Why? Is because with the championship mindset, because it's anybody champs, the championship mindset is far more prominent from the underdogs. KC, them win last year, and I said earlier, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I believe that in the Class 1 boys long jump, there was a KC boy that was supposed to score.
Yeah.
So it shows the pressure that is on the school now that they need to perform. And the athletes that are supposed to be scoring, if they don't come out and score, then how are they going to win a title? So I'm not saying that KC doesn't have a good team. However, the reality is when it comes on to going to champs, everybody start wear a weighted vest. And everybody goes into that competition, and no matter how ready you have been throughout the season, champs is a whole different atmosphere. And when all the cheers and the vuvuzela them start to beat down on your shoulders and you carry the pride of your school, you have to be ready. And I don't see that from KC right now.
So then you're saying it's JC or Calabar?
Yeah.
And then KC or Jago for third.
Yeah, man.
But then to the viewers or to the listeners who would say, but KC is a champs performing school. Like they love to feel the pressure, like they show up year after year and win.
Right.
What do you say?
I think KC has a lot of depth. Out of everybody else, KC has a lot of depth. I know that they have strong class 3s coming up. So I believe that they'll capture a lot of points from those areas. But the class 1s, the class 2s are a little bit inconsistent for me to make a definitive statement towards them being the title chasers. That's my perspective on that.
No. I love her perspective, so I don't mind. Like, I absolutely love it.
Right.
Do you also help with coaching on the high school level?
I used to coach at JC, yes. I coached at JC from, I want to say, September to January.
So why you stopping in January, Kai? Like, now is the most important time. When I heard that you were there, my company read it and I was so excited. I say, hey, this is an Avengers coaching squad doing it. I understand Kai Chang there, so we can't feel. Why you stop? Come on.
You see, now you go put me in a trouble. But my heart belongs at Calabar. In coaching at JC, it was a dollars and cents decision. And I grew to love the school. I grew to love working with the athletes and the coaches there. But it wasn't practical for me, especially in pursuing my athletic career and my professional/academic career. So, there were so many things that were ahead of me, and my attention and my efforts were just so liquidated. I didn't have the chance to focus on being myself. I was stretched thin. I was doing rehab, as well as I was doing coaching, and I was writing the strength and conditioning program, and I was just stretched all over the place. So it was a little bit difficult to balance a coaching job as I was pursuing my professional career and school.
Okay, come on, man. Jesus, I could have waited till Sunday, March 29, man.
I could have.
Like, Jesus.
I could have.
Okay, all right. So, guys, we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have 4 more days.
Right.
No, wait, Thursday, because today's Wednesday. Jeez. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have 3 more days. Let us just talk about some events that we're looking forward to. And for the title chasing schools, who's looking the best? I know, Mel, you're excited for the girls more than anything else. Talk to us about some of those events that you're looking forward to seeing.
Definitely. I said it last week, but the Class 1 girls 100-meter hurdles. I'm really looking forward to see Tiana Marshall, and I hope we can get a champs record from her, which would be sub-13.
Okay. Benti, which event or events you're looking forward to seeing?
Class 1 boys 400 meter.
Who you think is going to win based on what we saw today?
Who I think is going to win, who I want to win, is Mattison.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So realistically, right.
Realistically, Mattison does have a very good chance.
Yes.
But of course, Gallimore has a chance, and I think you mentioned his name, Michaelan Woods.
Michaelan Woods from the Jamaica College. That you guys doubted last week.
No, you asked about Michaelan Woods. We never had Michaelan Woods, but here he is now, and he showed some performance, and this is what champs is about. He came and said, "Put me on your list. Don't.
Put me in the game, coach." I mean, I'm ready. All right, so it's boys class 1 400 meters for you. Kai, which event or events you're looking forward to?
I look forward to the boys class 1 800 meters, because I believe that Lewis from Calabar has something big coming. I'm not being biased because hear me out. When I see Lewis run the 4x4, he's a dog. He's one of those athletes that you can put in a relay and he will ensure that he passes off that button. No matter where you're giving the button, he's going to pass it off in first. So seeing him run off at 800, I am excited to see how he will perform, because I believe that one, the Calabar school record can be gone, as well as potentially he could win champs.
Okay. All right, so we have a next voice note to play for you guys, and this one is Romario Gibson, who is a Jamaican sprinter and hurdler from the St. Jago High School. He is competing in the 110-meter hurdles. We saw him. Well, I was very surprised based on what he did at the Curvita trials, so I'm so excited to see him. And obviously, he's shown steady progression on the junior circuit. So let's take a listen.
My name is Romario Gibson. I attend St. Jago High School. I'm a Class 1 athlete. I partake in the 110-meter hurdles event. How am I feeling for champs? I'm feeling very confident. Excited as well. My expectation is to finish on the top of the podium for these upcoming champs and for Carifta as well. My favorite champs moment is when Vashan Vasiana in the 110-meter hurdle class 2, and in 2018 when Christopher Taylor get the double in the 400-meter and the 200-meter as well. My highlight for this season is Carifta trials when I run 13.37. Past athlete that I admire the most is Rashid Broadwell, Demara Prince, and Vashan Vasiana. Other than my event, I'm looking forward to the Class 1 boys 100-meter, Class 2 boys 100-meter as well, and the Class 2 110 hurdles. Those 3 events. And for fun, which athlete would I race for fun now is Rashid Broadwell for sure. Like, that would be a very good, I don't even know how to explain it, but a very good experience. And that's it. I'm out.
And that's it, I'm out. He is competing in the Class 1 boys 110-meter hurdles. Do we have any thoughts? I know he is obviously leading coming into champs 13.37, but there's also Tajanil Gordon, who is very much of a champs competitor from the school on North Street. We also have a couple athletes that I've been eyeing all season. Any thoughts, guys, on the 110-meter hurdles? What are we expecting? Anybody?
13:37 is very impressive.
Very impressive.
And what point did he run that at Carifta trials?
Yeah.
13:37.
No, wait.
I think it was not wind legal though.
Oh.
But it's still very impressive.
Right.
No, impressive nonetheless. Anything sub 13:50, especially before champs, is a good indicator that by the time the athlete starts to deload and by the time the athlete steps away from the heavyweight, the overloading, especially during the program, you're anticipating somewhere between a 0.15 to about a 0.10 shed from that time. So I anticipate him running fast. 13:37 at that point of the season is impressive.
Yeah. Benti or Mel, any surprises in this event? Who is your dark horse?
Last year, I really loved that event. We had Chaquin Gordon from Calabar
and Daniel
against
Clark.
Daniel Clark from KC. It was very exciting, very fast as well. I don't think it will be this fast
Absolutely
this year,
no.
but still looking forward to this event. Gordon and Clark, I think, from KC will be grabbing a lot of points in this event. But we also have Robert Miller to look forward to. So former Calabar athlete who now represents Heidel.
Do we have any dark horses, any athletes to look out for in that event? Outside of the top, 3? So it's Gibson, the KC peer,
and
Robert Miller from Heidel, who looks so good today, by the way, in that 400 meter. Jesus Christ. So any surprises? Should the viewers or listeners expect any surprises in that event?
Not necessarily in terms of a shake-up for the medal, but I think there's an athlete from Calabar, I'm trying to remember, who may contend, but not for a medal, but it will be in there to give up some valuable points.
Swain.
Swain.
Okay. Kai? for you, the 110 meter hurdles, class 1. What are you thinking?
You know, I will reserve my thoughts.
Because I know you know what's happening over there, guys. So just tell me.
No, I'll reserve my thoughts, man.
What one must look out for?
I don't want to say certain things. And then
yeah,
you go hear say a Kai say it and Kai give away insider secrets and stuff. But just look forward to the final.
Question. I think a lot of people, obviously, we've all kind of said Calabar is not in the running any at all.
Right.
And you've alluded quite a few times that we should be looking out for this Calabar team.
Right.
Should we really be thinking that they can take this title this year? Because last year they surprised me. I'm going to tell you that Calabar surprised me. I feel like somebody that happened like me nearly have to walk out St. Thomas and get a bat. Because I said there's absolutely no way Calabar beat JC when JC had that team.
Right.
What we should expect for the remaining days?
I believe that with the work that Coach Julian has done so far in creating this group of coaches they have depth. That's number one. And two, they have the ability to command these athletes and to convince them to send them a war. I think any coach with that ability is a good coach, and that means that we have a good batch of coaches at Calabar currently that are going to motivate these athletes to go out there and do their utmost for the highest. They are going to perform to the best of their abilities, and I'm very excited for their performances coming up. Why I keep on alluding to the fact that Calabar will do well is because, again, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Time and time again, people have counted out Calabar. Time and time again. And this time around, yes, we did lose a few athletes to Hydel and other schools. However, there are still athletes coming up more and more. We have DeAndre Henry in the Class 1 boys shot put, who was not listed as one of the top contenders, who is now almost leading the charts. So I think with these, even the Class 1 boys javelin as well, Anzane Walker that just qualified, I believe he PR'd to go into the final. So championship mindset, championship circumstances, the athletes coming up, they go out there, they perform not only their best, but above their best. That shows me grit. That shows me tenacity.
Why Mela look
like say you have some
nervous.
I think I agree that being mentally strong is very important in the sport.
Right.
But sometimes you also have to be realistic. And Ricardo Chambers explained in one of his videos earlier in the season that and he wouldn't say something bad about Calabar just to say something bad about Calabar. But he explained that their biggest weaknesses is the distance events.
Definitely.
And last year at Champs, they only got, I don't remember the exact number, but probably somewhere between 10 and 20 points overall, above all, like among all the distance events. So this is something that will take time and several seasons to build back.
Understandable, Mel, but you see, my thing is, that has been the case for years. Even when I was in high school, Calabar has been scoring very little points from the distances for years.
True.
And if it's one thing that I've always known since I've been in high school is that throws are the backbone of the team. We don't get a lot of points from distance from Wapikil Phillip, and right now I don't think that will be the case for some time. We had Kemar Farkason and Kevroy Vinson and Rivaldo Marshall, all guys from my generation that they did really well in the distance at that time, but we still weren't scoring that much points. A lot of the points that Calabar gets are usually from the field events. And coming out of the track side, if we can balance both track and field, they're definitely in the contention to win.
Okay. Any thoughts about that, Binti?
Well, my thoughts on just Calabar and overall Champs in terms of they need to be good in order for Champs to be great.
Champs, right.
So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, like I said, my school them now compete for no points.
School him Lilyman. Lilybad.
School them.
Yeah, man. I know school him go.
Yeah, no, I to school, but
yeah, what about school?
Same still.
But yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, and like you said, the throws are really the backbone of Calabar, and their head coach is a throws coach naturally. So I would expect them to have some big performances there, but they do need to measure it. I don't see it happening this year. So I look around. I don't see it happening this year, but I welcome the change. I welcome the competition. I welcome the performances.
I would love for Kai to be right and to see Calabar in the top 2, but I really doubt it happens.
No, I don't want him.
JC and Calabar.
Right. I don't mind them being in the top 2, right. But just second. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? I don't mind that. So please, Kai, do not come into my studio and make me get nervous, because right now I feel like I want to call the coaches at JC and just say, hello, pressure the boy them. Yeah, that, but nervous.
No, but you got to add pressure to them players already, because I believe that, especially from the start of the season, with the coaching staff that we started out with at JC, everyone had their eyes on JC, and the full camera was on JC, saying that, hey, every inch that you move, we need to see it, because you guys are the ones that are going to win champs. Since I've been at JC, almost everywhere I go, people are big money, because they must say, wow, JC have money, man. Them all these coaches and them are spending all this big money. They must win champs.
Yes.
But JC has their challenges as well, especially with the quota system. And that can also play a role, and it can be the chink in their Achilles tendon when it comes on to them going forward and scoring maximum points. So I do believe that JC has a strong chance of winning as well, because JC has depth. They have good long jumpers, triple jumpers, and as well as class in almost every class. So I find that completely impressive, and I do believe that they have good depth in the jumps, even throws, and the sprinting events. Distance events as well. But. Rabalak all the way.
We're going to take a break.
Share in the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
Plenty ways. Rainforest, plenty. Catch the vibe. Plenty ways. Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch me. Vibe. Catch it. Seafood vibe. Vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
Jay, you know say Mikey no come?
Hold on.
No, sir. That sound like consumption.
What that?
Tuberculosis, aka TB.
Now all time something like that. After nobody not get that again.
So you think TB still the boat?
If you have a cough for more than 2 weeks with fever, night sweats, and weight loss, go to your doctor or health center and get tested now. Let's be vigilant and stop the spread of TB infections. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Having trouble with termites? Problems with ants, wasps, or rodents? Then contact Alson Pest Control Services today. They cater to all your general pest control and inspection needs, servicing island-wide from residential to commercial spaces. They've got you covered. For more information, call 876-338-6056 or email alson.pest@gmail.com. Alson, the pest control experts you can trust. The Small Business Association of Jamaica invites you to a public meeting in celebration of World Sustainable Procurement Day. And guess what? Nationwide 90 FM will be there too, happening March 26 at 1 p.m. at the Exim Bank Conference Room, 85 Hope Road. Learn how small business owners can access government contracts. Hear from the Public Procurement Commission, the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, and the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Gain key insights into the PPC supplier registration, procurement Compliance, and the Development Bank of Jamaica Financing. Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, March 26, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's World Sustainable Procurement Day. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Procurement Commission, your procurement partner.
Every day, Jamaicans have something to say. In the group chats, on social media, in the streets, there's a place where it all comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section, Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
Good night, good night, good night. This is your girl Sherica Jackson here. And the school I represented was Very Technical High School in the event 200 and 400. My favorite moment at Champs would have definitely be 2013, where I won the 400 and the 200 class 1, my final year of school. Who do I think will win championship? I think on the girls' side, definitely based on what I've observed all season, Eddie Nallin should be the clear winner on the girls' side. On the boys' side, I definitely believe schools like Excelsior, Edwin Nallin will determine the winner between Kingston College and Jamaica College. Any standout athlete that I would love to see perform really, really well. There are many standout athletes, but for me, I definitely want to see how fast Natrice East will run, especially over 200. I also like the athlete from William Nib. I think his name is Seymour. I've watched him over the last 2 years, and I think he made great improvement. And I think that's one of two athletes who I really, really want to see do well. Also, I think Shanoya will be Shanoya against the clock, so that will definitely also be interested. Events that I'm looking forward to seeing, I definitely want to see the 5,000 for men, open for men, and the 1,500 class 1 boys. I think those events will definitely be very interesting. So I definitely looking forward to every event, but definitely the 1,500 and the 5,000 meters.
All right. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. We're talking about champs. It is our second episode, and tonight's episode is proudly sponsored by Rainforest Caribbean, serving up fresh, flavorful seafood. And as I say, catch the seafood vibes. Now, Tiffany is here. She had to work, people. And I feel like I just late. She was late. She did stay up and work and all these things. So Sherica Jackson, obviously 200, 400 runner. So I kind of wanted us to shift gears to the 200 meters just a little bit. But Tiff, before we go into that, you were at the stadium. A lot of mishaps as it relates to some of our favorites. So it's a two-part question. So you can answer first. Based on what you saw today, remind us of your top 3 schools on the boys and the girls side, and tell us, do you think that top 3 is still standing up until Saturday?
All right. Night, everyone. I had JC, KC, then I said Calabar and Excelsior would be, fighting for points for third. And then I had Edwin, Heidel, and Homewood.
Edwin, Heidel, Homewood.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on what you saw today, it's still like that?
Because I see people dropping points, especially on the girls' side. Edwin is gonna go away with it, but now the battle for second and third. But I know Heidel as a fighting team. I rate Corey Bennett as a coach, so I feel like they're gonna come with something, especially in relays. You know, you can't ever count them out of relays, and that's massive points for them right there.
As it relates to the boys' side, you said points were dropped.
Yeah, man. Points
Every
dropped,
single
man.
team, especially Casey and JC.
Yeah, JC did drop some points, but I feel like Casey dropped more points. I mean, I did not expect Amani Phillips to fall out of that long jump final, like, at all. You know what I mean? Like, that is just something that I expected him to be in the top 8. Never expect him to win, you know. Never did not go win. He's not beating Michael Andre, but
The Michael Andre.
the Michael Andre. Is it Matthew Edwards?
The Michael Andre, Matthew Edwards.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a massive drop for them because I know they were expecting at least 5 points out of him.
Same with Emil Higgins.
And Emil,
in
yeah,
the 100.
he was. I don't know what happened. Is he even going to run 200?
I don't care.
Well,
yeah, ask me. I mean, guys, I love some of these athletes. I've interacted with a lot of them. A matter of fact, I spend a lot of time more with Casey than JC at trap meets. So I'm always under Casey's tent at trap meets. Some of the JC people them really don't like it, but like that's just, you know, how it is.
Yeah.
But when it comes on to this week, me not really responsible about a boy. Yes, I mean I could have almost did go Casey, which would never happen by the way. I would be praying for your downfall too.
Oh God.
Yeah, but anywho's, so you're saying your top 3 remains?
Yeah, my top 3. Yeah, it remains the same just because I feel like they know that they have not capitalized on day 2, and them are gonna come with a fight. But I feel like JC realizes that listen, this is completely possible. Like out of no fault of Casey in terms of that, like, it's not no injuries. Like the man them just run and just now make it. You get me? It's not like it's not injuries. You get me? So I feel like JC is coming with heart in Kato. I don't know if you saw when he jumped the 721.
I never saw it.
Listen, the man run go so, the man run go so, the man run go so for the little silver medal.
When
because he knows.
saw your tweet, I had tears in my eyes.
No, I swear, like you would have thought he broke the record. And that is just for a silver. That shows how much
they understand.
Understand. Them understand bad.
So since we just heard from the great Sherica Jackson, hey friend, I want us to kind of just, you know, quickly just go over the 200 meters. I'm not too confident in my school as it relates to the 200 meters, and that's why I was so worried about the points that we dropped yesterday and today, because I know that that is our week, you know, the event. Correct me if I'm wrong, but who are we really looking forward to? I know, obviously, on the girls' side, Naturist East, for me, you know, I'm so biased when it comes on to my Naturist. I know on the boys' side, we have Seymour in the class 1, which I feel like he's going to come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, man.
For not getting a medal in the 100 meters. But who are we looking forward to? Any athletes? Bente, we can start with you. Across girls and boys, all classes, who should we be paying attention to for the 200 meters?
Apart from who you've mentioned, what's his name in the class? 2 boys from, is it Calabar or Casey?
If it's Casey, it's Emil Higgins that I was just mentioning.
Joshua Ricketts.
That's Calabar.
Joshua Ricketts from Calabar. I believe there's a runner from Excelsior. Is it class 1 or class 2? Well, I mean, it'll beat me. But the 200 meter, if we're going just strictly to Naturist East race, 1, we're looking forward to the record. Well, not, you know, all right, let me tell you, let me be real with you. She's fast enough to can't get the record. Are we looking forward to her getting the record?
I'm looking forward to Shania Douglas getting Brianna Listan's record.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I mean, I don't want it to happen, by the way.
For different reasons. Brianna is my favorite.
Right.
Records are meant to be broken.
I know that, but you know some bias for people there.
But here I know.
Understand.
I can understand a lot of different records being broken, and records are meant to be broken.
What was another one then?
Not looking forward to Shania Douglas?
No, as in, The reason why I'm not looking, I want Brianna to keep it. That's what I want. I just want Brianna to keep
but
it.
Shania Douglas is quality though.
No, we're not doubting that. You know. This is just my personal preference of Brianna keeping her record. That's all. I want my favorite athletes to keep their records, and that's all I'm asking for. But of course,
right. Yeah.
Of course, Shania gonna get it. So yeah, but I mean, if she gets it, it's well deserved, and I think she's actually gunning for it. I don't think she tried to kill up herself too much in 100 today.
She wants that record.
Because she really wants the 2.
She wants that record.
Yeah, most definitely I think she might get it. And it lasted a good while for Brianna.
Yeah. Mel, who are we looking forward to in the 200 meters? Who should we be paying attention to?
So, as Benty said, Shania Douglas, Natrice East for sure.
Natrice in class 2.
And then there are some athletes that looked very good at corporate champs, which are Kimberly Wright of Immaculate, as well as Brianna Brown from Excelsior.
Which classes?
1.
Brianna Brown class 1 and Kimberly Wright class 2.
Class 2, okay. On the boys' side, but I realize nobody not really attack, but the boy athlete, them in the 200 meters, like
Sanjay Seymour for sure. In the class 1.
From
William Nib.
From William Nib, class 1. Okay, Kai, 200 meters. Who should my viewers and listeners look out for?
I cannot remember his name right now, but there's a JC guy. I think he's in class
2. Tyler.
I have worked with Tyler for some time.
I never want to call him name, but I can't call it. All right.
No, man.
Yeah.
That youth,
yes.
him promising. Him have something bigger come, man. Honestly, based on his background, based on a lot of sprint work that I've seen him do, he is going to run extremely fast. I don't know. I can't put my finger on how fast he will run, but he'll be one of the top contenders for the boys 200.
Yeah.
As well as I can't breeze past Shania Douglas. Like I have to kind of zero in on the fact that she just ran sub 11, and I don't know if there's any other Jamaican female sprinters that has run sub 11 in high school apart from Alana Reid. So with that being said, I do believe that she will probably go about sub 22:80, somewhere there about. I believe that she'll run extremely fast. So I look forward to seeing her perform in the 200, and I believe that she can definitely threaten the record.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to call anybody's name from JC, so just go ahead, Tiff. Who should we look out for?
Is Mr. 100 meter running in class 2 boys?
I don't know, and I don't think so, to be honest. I never liked what I saw from him in the 200 meters earlier on in the season.
I mean,
I am seeing his name though, Heat 7.
There you go.
But I wasn't finished. But based on what just happened in the 100 meters with that 10-2, my boy is ready.
Can I just speak on that? I know you guys are probably speaking.
No man, go on man, baby.
But I feel like that double recall did something. It did.
I was just
something.
about to curse on the radio. Jesus Christ,
No,
the broadcasting commissioner come from work.
It really did something, and I don't know if I know everybody's distraught at Marquis Page, false started. In the first recall when they got a green card,
it was nothing.
He twitched because I saw it, and I thought they were gonna give him a red card.
So why didn't they make him stay on the wrist then?
Because I guess the pressure, he twitched, but his feet didn't come off.
Off the blocks, right.
When me say, okay, boy, you get a second chance, and then
I think he was too excited.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
because
he really wanted that showdown.
He knew that if he got a good start, Kai would have to catch him. Yeah.
And Kai would love to work. Kai would love to work for that.
And that's what the other Kelly did.
Yes.
Is it Titchfield?
Yeah.
He literally,
They know.
And then Kai started stepping. But I just wanted to touch on that. But I'm going to class 3 boys. Joshua McWilliams, part of the Quinella 100
from
meter
Woolman's
from Woolman's Boys.
Okay.
He's gotten second. I feel like, he may snatch the goal in the class 3.
How many are talking about Mario Ross? Like nobody's talking about Mario Ross.
Mario Ross was definitely impressive.
Yeah, Mario Ross is a better 200 meter runner than he is a 100 meter runner. So we're definitely looking out for him as well.
And Tiffany, just a quick interjection. The Kelly that you mentioned is from Stets.
From Stets? Okay.
Sorry.
Same
there you go.
Yeah.
It's a Johnny, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a Johnny Bloomfield from Titchfield that did the long jump. The colors, guys.
But definitely, but Titchfield is doing exceptionally well at champs right now.
Yeah.
Big up Mr. Thompson, my old principal. Saying probably he's definitely through the moon now. I think he's a chairman of ISA.
Oh.
So I think for years he has been trying to get the program off the ground, and they're doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Since I've been there, Raymond Richards and myself, we attended, and then we parted ways with Titchie. So Raymond went to Buff Bay, I went to Calabar, and we started doing well, especially on the national level once we left. But now I'm seeing Titchie athletes even making national teams. So that for me, it brings
it's
out
big,
joy in
man.
my heart. Yeah, man.
Big.
It's very impressive.
Yeah. Who else, Steve?
I just wanted to. Let me just look quickly to see if she's on the starts list before I call her name. Shamika McLean of Fogo Road. Oh my God! I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, she's so talented.
She is.
I love her. She's so talented. Oh, by the way, who was doubting me about Nastasia Fletcher? Raise your hand, Mel. Okay, raise your hand.
What did I say? No, I just think Kellyanne Carr has more talent. But I'm not doubting Nastasia Fletcher. She's also very talented.
We're gonna see. Okay. Let us not forget when that girl won last year. She did this, and then she says, "Who's gonna beat me?" And let's not forget, but telling her already, when I interviewed her at Carifta Trials, she said I was placed second in the hurdles, and she says I prefer the flat 400 meters being a Corey Bennett there, and then she says, I'm not leaving without that gold medal at champs. I don't care who is in my race. I'm going feet. When athletes talk like that, I love it. Like, Okay, so is that it for the 200 meters, guys? Everybody? Yes? Yeah.
So
I'm not too excited for it. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I'm not really that excited for it.
After the prelims tomorrow, it will definitely pick up.
Yeah. All right, so we have a next voice note to be played from a legendary man, the second fastest man on the planet, as he would love to say, Mr. Johan Blake. Let's go.
My name is Johan Blake, the second fastest man on the planet. And I went to St. Diego High School, best high school, of course. I competed in the 100, 200, 4x1 and 4x4 at the boys and girl championship. My favorite champs moment, I don't have a favorite but there's so much. I would say when I break Tesfalati 100, class 1 100 meter record and running 10.21. Who is going to win champs this year? Can I come back to you after the win? Next day or two? All right. I would say Calabar, or I would go with Calabar. My old coach is over there, Danny Artan, so I will go with Calabar. And on the girls' side, Edwin been looking good all season, so I would say that Edwin have what it takes. The event that I'm excited to see, definitely everybody talk about the 100 meter and the 200 meter, but I think the 4 hurdle is going to have some fire in it. I'm looking forward for the 4 hurdle. I'm looking for the shot put and discus as well. I really like the throws. Also, the 400 meter class 1 is going to be fire. Yeah, and of course the female 400 meters as well with Shanika Douglas, and the 200 meters. So I'm looking out for quite a bit.
He's looking out for quite a bit. He's also on the Calabar train. Thoughts, Benji, because I'm seeing that pensive look on your face.
Yeah, I mean,
are we not believing in that?
No, trust me, I'm not in the camp. I'll see what's before me, and I take it a step at a time in terms of the races. I don't have Calabar winning. I'll be willing to be wrong about that. If they win, kudos to them. Yeah. But I don't have Calabar winning, and I think that's fine for me.
Same.
But yeah, can I give you new information? So maybe we think about it, and I'll just watch now with a more attentive eye.
Yeah.
But that's no discredit to Calabar at all.
Absolutely
because
not.
you always like I always said, the product of champs needs Calabar. Need Calabar. So and Johan Blake, what can we say? Superb talent. I see they're trying to, honor him for champs, and rightfully so. Like you see, even I think in one of your videos, Hansel was talking about that 4x4 that he ran, and all that's beating up Dexter Lee and so forth in the 100, and for however long he did his record stand at champs too. So phenomenal character for Champs and for the entire product of Jamaica.
Tiff, you weren't here earlier when we spoke about the 400 meters. We saw some 400 meters today. I'm not remembering what your prediction was for the Class 1 boys and girls. Do you want to revisit that based on what you saw today? Because I think when I mentioned a particular athlete's name, yourself and Benty were not so, sold.
No.
And by the way, let me say, because I never said this publicly, when I went to JC the day after, I saw Dwayne Johnson. I went to JC on a Thursday, and Dwayne said, Michaelan was listening to the interview, and he said, he was writing it down, and he said, I'm going to prove them wrong. Thoughts about what you saw today?
Listen, I have no issue with him proving me wrong.
Make him
and
prove
I know, remember I had made a tweet. I said I rate Michaelan as an athlete. I don't rate him as a Trinidadian.
But it's not at a Carifta time, guys.
No, but I want to know that when Carifta come 2 weeks time, that I have somebody that can beat him.
Zachary Wallace.
Hold on. What's with the dislike towards Trinidadians?
This is a Carifta train.
Carifta sports day with no Jamaica go win Carifta. Why are we competing against Trinidad?
No, it's not about Trinidad alone, It's just about Jamaica winning every single medal and every single relay. Because I told Kareem 106, that is what I want.
Yeah.
That is what I told Kareem, okay?
I have an issue with that. You wanna know why? Because track and field is one of those sports that you don't win it all.
That's true.
For every team, for every country that goes out and represents, no one wins every single event. So, especially going to Carifta, him can't win a 1-200, man. Him can't
win the race, man.
Him can't cup a 1 medal and go on. But if you remember, the Carifta sports day.
I just want you guys to know that if Michaelan wins at Carifta, Kareem Magafrata, Kareem is going to be one of them that's going to say,
once you go to JC,
Michaelan, I like, but
to be honest with you, like, I support like Jaden Reed, right, who was the sprinter from the great institution of Jamaica College. So obviously I would love to see a Jamaican win, but once a JC Old Boy forever. But I think Michaelan looked very good today in that 400
and I
meter.
Tweeted it. I said he.
Who was the other guy again?
I said
JC?
he's here.
Oh my
he's
God.
ready.
Oh, Handel in the 800.
No, man. 400 meter today, man, from JC, man.
Did you really forget his name, or are you just...
Guys, I've been at work all day today. I had 2 shows, okay? But yes, so your top 3 quickly for the Class 1 boys and girls.
I think I'm still going with my top 3 that I had. Gallimore, Matheson, and Michaelan.
Okay, and for girls?
Kellyanne. Abrina. I don't know. 3rd place is hard for me.
Okay.
3rd place is hard for me.
Anyways, we have a next voice note to be played. Here we go.
Alright, my name is Deja Russell. I represented the Calabar High School. I competed in the 100, 200, 110 hurdles, and a lot of people don't know that I did long jump in class 3. Alright, my favorite champs moment, I have more than one favorite champs moment, but I'll give you 2. Number 1 is I think it was 2018. Yeah, 2018 when I had a serious hamstring problem, and I wasn't supposed to compete at champs, and somehow the doctors work their magic and they say, it's safe for me to compete at about 70%, and I went ahead and compete, and my 70% got me a gold medal and a champs record. So that was a standout moment for me, one of my favorite moments. The second one is the 200. I think it was a 200 in 2017 with me and Christopher Taylor. The 200 when the both of us, it was 1-2 for the both of us, but the whole hands going across the line, That was a standout moment for me. You know, yeah. Up to today, it's still living my head rent free. Who I think will win champs this year? I think JC have a good chance to win, but if we're being realistic and not running no jokes, Calabar is going to win. Yeah, Calabar is going to win if we're being quite frank. So, all right, on to the next question. Standout athletes, Jamal Stevens. Yeah, I think he's a standout athlete to me because of just his. I think he has a lot to work on to be better. As long as he work on his relaxation for the last 40 to 30 meter, is going to make a world of difference for him. So I think he has a lot more in the tank. He just need to work on just those key elements of the sprinting. The event I'm excited to see is the Class 1 boys 100 meter. Yeah, because I'm excited to see Jamal performance.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jamal Stevenson wasn't in the final. He wasn't in the final. I'm going to take a break, but after the break, guys, I was just thinking about that 4x1 team, that spectacular Calabar team. And by the way, Kai, don't get excited because somebody that went to Calabar is a Calabar going to win champs. I mean, come on.
No, but
even if JC have the worst team, me I go say JC are going to win champs.
I believe that Johan Blake was objective.
He was tired when he sent that voice.
No. Let's not go there. Okay. Let's not go there. Enough people have come onto this podcast and said that Calabar has a strong chance of winning. So we need to call a spade, but you call a spade a club, so that's a problem.
Right. So we're going to take a break, but I want us to talk about relays after, because when Dejor was just speaking, I'm just remembering Dejor, Chris, Anthony Carpenter, Michael Stevens, Tyreek Wilson, from Class 3 come right up to Class 1, and they dominated. And every time they were on a track as a cohesive team, as a collective, I was excited, even as a JC man. So I kind of want us to just go over, some relays that we're looking forward to when we come back from the break, and kind of just remove the thought from our minds that Calabar will be winning champs. As a matter of fact, I saw a tweet from Lady Load, thank you so much Lady Load, who says, if Calabar wins champs, must stop support Casey, and that would never happen. Oh God. Yeah, so I say to say people them serious. Yes, and also I do agree with you, Jules876 on YouTube, who says, I want every record at champs to be broken every year. If we're not looking for records to be broken, then our athletes will not be running any faster. Okay, love that. All right, going to take a break, guys. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark. We're in the final half an hour of the show, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Writers, producers, singers, have you submitted your entry for the 2026 Jamaica Festival Song Competition? No? Enter and take your place alongside a long list of great Jamaican artists. You could be the 2026 Jamaica Festival Song winner and could walk away with $3 million in cash and prizes. Enter online at jcdc.awardsplatform.com. New entry deadline April 17th.
Plenty ways. Rainforest, plenty. Catch the vibe. Plenty ways. Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch me. Vibe. Catch it. Seafood vibe. Vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
Big savings are here. Interex Distributors' massive yard sale on all tiles, ceramic, porcelain, borders, inserts, and more. Thursday, March 26th through Saturday, March 28th, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Final blowout tile sale, Sunday, March 29th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 591 Spanish Town Road for unbeatable, unbelievable, and unforgettable deals. Call 876-501-2516, 876-550-5689. Interex Distributors. Don't walk, run to the yard sale.
If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you.
Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think alone, think Chris and Charles.
Good afternoon. Malik James King here, represented Calabar. Event 400 meter hurdles, 4x4. Favorite champs moment. Favorite champs moment was 2017 when Calabar was like 1 point. 1 point we needed to win champs, and it all came down to the 4x4. That was one of the epic races for my champs, honestly, because imagine you're at 1 point and it was at Kingston College. If they came third, if they came third, they would win champs. And we come together united with other schools and we say, hey, okay, KC, come together, and some school joins, and the moment was fun, and schools looking out for it. Look out for Calabar, I never say that same way. On the girls side, I would say Idol. Athlete. There are a few, like the guy from Excelsior and the other one from William Nib, the 100 meter. Really looking out for the 100 meter.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Once again, tonight's show is proudly sponsored by Rainforest Seafood. Rainforest Caribbean, please send me one of the little package them or the something, you understand? Please and thank you. Malik James King, I just love how our athletes are so comfortable just being themselves and them not put on. Because when I heard his voice note the first time when I got it, I was laughing. But that champs moment, though, is one of my favorite champs moment of all time.
Legendary.
And again, he explained it correctly.
Yeah.
At that particular time, if KC came first, second, or third, they're winning champs.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember even the teams whom I don't know where them get it from, bro. Like, they blocked KC from coming in that top 5. Like, they were just like, nope, it not gonna happen, nope, it not gonna happen. And what I saw after when Calabar won champs, and all the teams after that 4x4 were hugging, I said to myself, they spoke over Stadium East, and them say, well, I forgot about KC, and that is exactly what happened. One of my favorite moments for real. But speaking of 4x4s, relays. I love me a relay. I love me a relay. Sometimes JC just don't get it together, but I still love me a relay. Which relays are we looking forward to, Mel?
In the class 3, so we got the Quinella from the Walmers boys today in the final. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can, what kind of show they can put on in a relay. And in the class 3 girls, the Edwin team.
Yeah? Oh, yes. Oh, that's a nasty team right there. Benti, relays we're looking forward to.
Always, as always, the 4x4 100 meter. It's the curtain closer. I just know say Excelsior always gonna find a team. I don't know what happened. Like them just put on the 4x4 at the start of every year and say, yeah, we don't know who, but just know so we're gonna have a team for that. So I'm always looking forward to the 4x4. As Mel would have mentioned, the class 3 boys 4x1. I'm genuinely looking forward to that. Also, I'm looking forward to the class 2 and class 1 4x1 for girls, because I know Immaculate Conception will be coming to a team. Look out for a team from Mount Alvernia, because they've had athletes in the finals in every one of the girls 100 meter. And also look out for Woolman's girls. Woolman's girls, yeah, they love a relay, and I expect something big from them.
Yeah. Kai, for you.
Listening to that voice note from Malik James King, big him up first of all. Secondly, Malik James King was a 400 hurdle athlete. However, he was a strong 4x4 relay specialist. And right now, a lot of people probably look at Calabar and say that, boy, them probably not have the depth right across, especially for the 400. but I believe that the Class 1 4x4 is going to be still a performance by Calabar, because we saw that from the corporate era champs when leading right up to the last leg. Calabar was leading. And
who won the race again?
I believe it was either Casey or Jamaica College.
Who won the race at corporate? Can somebody just
pull it up?
I don't even think the race happened.
Can someone just pull it up for me, please?
No, but I was there watching it, man.
In the meantime,
all I remember is that I was on the backstretch. I saw Lewis hand over the button. Calabar athlete came down the backstretch, completed his first 200, and by the time he was finishing the race, the man knee started knock. Like he was one of those athletes that, you know, young, fresh, is like a young calf, and in learning how to walk, in learning his strides, he was not yet at that place where he could put out a stellar performance, but he still did well enough to place. So, you know, I want to give credit to the Calabar team because that wasn't an A team. And as I listened to that voice note from Malik James King, I remember on multiple occasions that Calabar would send out a team which isn't their A team, but they're still doing exceptionally well. So I look forward to seeing the class, the 4x4 open, and I would like to see Calabar in the top 2.
Let me just, you know what, Tiff, go.
Oh, I was just saying, piggybacking off of what Kai said, relays bring out a different side of these young athletes. It might not be, you know, they may not make a final, like an individual final, but they'll give you a split that is like, oh my god.
Out of this world.
So my big thing is, I'm looking forward to all the relays, but I'm looking forward to seeing who has the patience to hand over the baton properly, because that if you're not hand over the baton, that is it. So I don't care about the individuals who will be on the team. I want to see the cohesiveness of that team, and I want to see how that goes in the heats. Because somebody has to drop the button. Always.
Why would you say that? We can't put that out in the atmosphere.
Last week
it's a little razzle dazzle.
It's
good for the sport.
Last week I said, please don't crucify me, but somebody's going to fast that in the 100-meter class 1.
Oh God.
Did I not?
Yes, you did.
Pressure,
Put them
Kai.
thing
It's
out in
pressure.
the atmosphere. I understand, but when you speak that into being,
It's good for the sport, Kai. Okay.
But we're talking about these athletes and their lives and their careers, guys.
We're not telling them to get injured. We're telling them to drop the button.
I'm not telling you to drop the button. I'm saying please be cohesive.
That's gonna happen.
Right. But it is. It always does. And with the weather being what it's supposed to be like, even more trouble. So we may not see the fast times. We may see careful handovers, and that might not impress us as much. You know, but. Yeah, I want to see who can take the stick around to get to the finals.
All right, so I'm excited to see Alpha.
Yeah.
I want to see Alpha 4x1 team so bad. I feel like they have such a good, you know, team working with. I want to see Edwin Allen versus Heidel. I know Corey Bennett loves him a relay. And I feel like, you know, on both ends, like they're going to fight for that. Even if leading up to Edwin Mia lead by far and or vice versa, I feel like they're going to fight to the end. I absolutely, based on what I saw today in the class 100 meters, I want to see Excelsior. Malik Nugent and Mr. Reed, man, like that is going to be something else to behold. You know, obviously JCKC in the mix, right? But that 4x4, let me just say that the Jamaica College, based on what I've seen this year with them, I don't remember which meet it was at JC where they had like 3 different 4x4 teams, and I'm like, yo, this depth is crazy. Understand? We didn't win at corporate, unfortunately, because Samuel Query, he was injured. But lo and behold, I must say, with us having such depth, and what I saw today in that 400 meters, and with Corey Bennett being there, and with Dwayne Johnson being there, Casey, if I could take it out the bottom of our hand, and I ask him, Casey, if I could stand up on the track and take it the bottom of our hand, because what I've seen from JC for the past couple of years, like they've been really taking this 4x4 seriously. Yeah. Like Mr. JC put out 800 meter man power 4x4. Yeah, that's not just to win that last race. And that's what I love to see. Like, not because you guys may not win the championship, you want for close, as I've been to say. Like, you're closing the curtain. You understand? Who cares about what I saw at Gibson? Like, who cares about who else wins the most? I care about who is winning the 4x4. This is the race that I'm going to remember. Because my memory is not even good.
Yeah.
So more than likely, we're not going to remember who won the individual events if it's not something spectacular. You understand? But that 4x4 for sure, man. For sure. I can't wait. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the class 1, the open 4x4 for women?
I'm going to be biased and I'm going to say Heidel. Yeah. But I know Edwin has.
You
Jesus
have
Christ.
to give some credit to Edwin.
No, man.
They have two girls right now in the girls 400 final.
Crazy.
And I think both of them went sub 55.
Crazy.
So if we don't give any acknowledgement to anyone at champs, we have to give the girls 400 class 1 some acknowledgement, because all of them went sub 55.
It is going to be crazy because for me, once again, it's this bragging rights, right? And again, Heidel, even if they're not going to win,
right?
But I just feel like them are going to show up, and I know Edwin now going to make. I love seeing those two teams going like neck to neck in a relay, bro. Like, these young girls are running like grown women. Like, they have this chip on them shoulder. Like, even though Una may win champs, we gotta take it to them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think we're paying attention to the girls' side of champs enough too. But it's some real like head-to-head competition going on.
Natasha Fletcher, that 52-9, or was it 52-98? Or 93?
She's coming for that.
No, man. Oh, God. That's impressive.
She is coming.
There are so many. So, give you guys a quick background. I coached at Northern Illinois University from 2024 to 2025. And in working with collegiate athletes, seeing some of the performances that happen at a lot of these Division I schools, we have athletes that are making teams in Jamaica that could go to these Division I meets and star up the thing. We have so much depth in Jamaica, we don't even understand the depth that we have, because girls are running out 58, 59 and can't make a 400 finals. But there are girls running 58 and 59 that are winning development meets abroad and even conferences. So, you know, I would like to give a lot of encouragement to the women's 400 meter or the class 1 girls 400 meter. So I keep on saying women's and men's because, you know, me kind of yeah. But I have to give them credit, because what they're doing right now is paramount, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these performances are probably ranked in the top 10 in the world. Of course. Definitely.
I don't think we touched on the 400 meter hurdles since we're not gonna meet again before. Obviously, guys, if you're on Twitter, we do have our spaces every night. So tomorrow again, and then Friday. Again, I'm not sure about Saturday because JC get win champ, so I'm not gonna have no voice. I'm gonna in a stadium, just lay them right in the middle of the track. Yeah, and somebody's not sure about Saturday yet, so maybe Sunday. But the 400 meter hurdles, can we just go there? Thoughts? Who are we looking forward to? Again, I have my record set on somebody. I'm upset. Whom?
Jaden?
Of course, Jaden Camp from Excelsior High School. He's getting that record, that Jeremy Farr record.
5144 is gone. No more.
Yeah, man. He is absolutely getting that record for sure, if all things goes well. So let's just run over the classes just real quickly and just tell me on the top 3. Let's start with either Benti or Tiff.
Who we starting with? Open. Kellyanne Carr.
Okay. Second.
No, I just giving you a top 3, you know.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a top 3.
One exact order. Cause you understand me? We're not come up on the radio again, so we need the exact order. Or go.
This is the thing with this is that you see, if one win the 4, one will come back for the 4 hurdles.
True.
So it's gonna be between Anastasia and Kellyanne.
I think Kellyanne is going to get that edge.
I feel like the hurdles, So Kellyanne, I really would like Crossfield to have a good race, because she did run really fast for Edwin Quinella, but you know that may break up. So, but the other hider, Alia Mullins, it's sticky, but I'm gonna go Kellyanne, Anastasia, Alia.
Kellyanne, Anastasia, Alia. Okay, and for the class 1 boys,
Junior.
Okay.
Who else? Oh wait, why did I skip class 2?
Right. So from the open, go to class 2 now.
Okay. So class 2, Hold on, guys. Let me find it in my little book. I write it down, because the brain not so great.
Oh, same.
Yes. So Jaden Campbell with that record, of course. Guys, I really don't know. But alright, I'm just gonna go to class one because apart from Jaden, like I'm not even going to be watching the race. I'm going to be watching Jaden on the clock. If I'm being serious, like I'm not watching the rest of the race.
If we had our athlete in it, I would be more excited. But hey, anyways,
just let dogs lie where dogs lie. Yeah, but Robert.
For the guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roger Black.
From
Jamaica College.
Okay.
And I feel like Hoffman might come. I'm sad that Francisco could not.
Hoffman is from Excelsior.
Okay.
But
But I'm sad that the St. George's athlete Francisco Williams did not show up, for champs this year.
Judge God.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mel, hurdles, go.
So I have 2 medals for Edwin, Kellyanne Carr gold and bronze for Maria Crossfield.
And who is second?
And second, of course, Nastasia Fletcher,
okay.
Heidel.
And then on the boys' side?
On the boys' side, I think Robert Miller will take gold. I thought Francisco Williams had a chance for at least a medal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he won't be there. But not really. I think it's quite open for silver and bronze, honestly. But I would say Kishan Hoffman, who won last year from Excelsior, and really not sure, maybe Roger Black as well from the Jamaica College.
Okay. Benz. Kai, what is the problem, Kai? Are we beefing?
No.
Kai, are we beefing on my show?
I wonder where the D come from.
Yeah, the D.
No, it's Curry.
Guys, it's the Jamaica College.
Because if you say Jamaica College, she's going to just
I don't know what's
Jamaica
that
College.
name of that school. It's the Jamaica College.
Every time I've gone through those gates,
you never see D on the wall.
I've never seen D on the wall.
I'm going to change it in the future. No one will say, but I'm asking you. In the future, I will change to the Jamaica College. I'm not asking you. But Benti, hurdles, 400 meters.
Yeah, so we pretty much have the 2, Hoffman and Miller.
I don't. Yeah. All right, go on.
You don't? All right.
No, go.
Hoffman and 2. I don't know if you have a JC. Give me the JC insight now. But I think Tiff is very right about the 400 meter on the girl side in terms of what happens there has a big part to play on what happens in the hurdles. Drive is is something. So I think like if you beat me in the 400, you're not going to beat me in the 400 meter hurdles. And I love a good rivalry. So we have to see that 400 meter to see what really happened. But then based off of what you're telling me is that Nastasia really wants that 400 meter. So I mean at the end of the day maybe Kellyanne Carr gets it in the 400 meter hurdles, then in a safer bet. Or maybe Nastasia just does the double over and just be like, you know what? Let's get rid of you. But I'm going to need both. I'm going to need both. So, yeah, that's how I see it so far. 2 medals for Edwin Allen, of course, in the 400 meter hurdles for sure. It's the color of those medals that's really the determinant there.
Okay. Kai.
Next event.
This is the final event.
Personally, why I say next event because I really have no comments towards the 400 meter hurdles. I remember when I was at Champs, that was when they just introduced the class 2 400 hurdles. And from there, I started seeing more depth coming out of the 400 hurdles, and it's a term trackflation. That more and more we have faster athletes coming about, especially coming out of the different departments from is there a class 2 400 hurdles for women?
No,
just class 1.
Yeah. No,
it's open. Okay.
It's open.
Oh, yes.
And looking at the performances coming out of the professional scene and the national scene from what the women Cheyenne Salmon, Rochelle Clayton, Jenny Russell, so many other names to name.
Anjanette Knight.
Thank you.
There's a lot.
It is going to manifest at Champs. And I don't have any doubt in my mind that there's going to be someone running about 56, 55 seconds in the 400 hurdles at Champs coming real soon.
This year?
I would say this year, but I
What
believe
is soon?
I believe that soon within the next 2-3 years.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I don't really have anything much to say about the Class 2 boys because I'm very bitter, obviously, with the unfortunate thing that happened to O'Neill. But Jaden Campbell, he's a part of my records to watch, and I do think that he's absolutely positively getting that record, if all goes well. I don't really have much care for the minor placements, to be honest with you. But for the 400 meter open for girls, it's a ding-dong battle between Kelly and Nastasia Fletcher from Hydel. And I think because Nastasia already conditioned her mind that she loves the flat 400 more, she may not really push as she should have in the 400 meter hurdles. And again, it depends on what happens in the other events too, right? But for the Class 1 boys, JC Holloway, man, I mean, no boy, man. May I ask you? I could have Gallimore a little bit. But to be honest though, Junior Gallimore is very, very impressive. Yeah, like, he is just having a fantastic year. And I love what he's been doing.
Junior Robert.
I mean,
Robert.
Robert, sorry. But also my concern with Robert, when you know, with finals. Somebody really so sure. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but hopefully him get it together because the mishap happened. But it also happened this year already too. Yeah. At Central. Yeah. Champs. So, many really so sure. But no boy, you understand? I just want JC on the app and that's just that. You understand? I mean, like, man, ask Christ, we'll go for everything. You understand? All if I enter as a 10th favorite, we'll go for everything. Everything we'll go for. You get me?
Yeah, and I was on social and Rashawn Clark, record holder, he was running a Q&A to say whether or not you think they're going to touch his record. Because one thing, he must say nobody not touch his record.
No play about your record, you know?
But he says he thinks they might go 50 low. Or high 49.
Problems out there.
They're not touching record.
Yeah.
They're not touching record.
All right.
I'd be very surprised if it goes.
If that I mean, there've been some very fast times running, man. If the track was late this year, I would say it's because of the new track, but the track has been here.
That's true.
But okay, so to close, once again, just tell us 3 events you're looking forward to, 3 athletes you're excited to see, and your top 3 once again, just for record purposes. Starting with Tiff, 3 events, 3 athletes, your top 3 on both sides.
3 events, 3 athletes. Wait, hold on there. Sorry.
3 events, 3 athletes.
Okay, 3 events.
Top 3.
I'm looking forward to the triple jump boys.
Of course you are.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the shot puts Class 1 boys. And looking forward to the 100 meter hurdles Class 1 girls. Because I feel like there's a record in there.
Same.
Yeah. Where's it now?
3 athletes.
Jaden Campbell, Shamika McLean from Fogo Road, and it's gonna be weird because people don't really watch the deck, but I'm looking forward to Jarrell Clement of KC.
Okay. Yeah. And your top 3 on both sides quickly.
Edwin, Hydel, Homewood.
And boys?
JC, KC, Calabar, etc.
Okay. Mel, for you, 3 events, 3 athletes, top 3 schools.
Top 3 schools. So what I said earlier, JC, KC, Calabar, Edwin, Hydel. Well, I'm not too sure between Holmwood and Immaculate now.
Okay.
But let's say Holmwood. 3 athletes, Tiana Marshall, Shania Douglas in the 200, and Junior Gallimore.
Okay.
And 3 events, 100 meter hurdles Class 1 girls, girls 4x4, and the boys discus.
Okay. Shaquille O'Neal Benty.
All right, so first question was
3 events.
3 events I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Class 1 200 meter girls.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to 4x100 meter boys Class 3. I'm looking forward to 400 meter boys. That's my Class 1. That's the main event I'm looking forward to, the Class 1. And honorable mention, 400 meter girls Class 1. Yeah. Next question was
3 athletes.
3 athletes. Shanoya Douglas, of course, 200 meter. I'm looking forward to Nastasia Fletcher, 400 meter. I'm looking forward to Tiana Marshall, 100 meter hurdle. Sorry, my bad.
Top 3.
Honorable mention, Mattison, 400 meter boys. Top 3 schools, girls side. Edwin Allen runs away with it. Second place, Heidel. Third place, I'm going to go with who I'd want to make third place, Immaculate Conception. Boys, Jamaica College is in there. Also in there is Kingston College. And after several convincing and influence, my top 3 goes to Calabar. The utmost for the highest.
All right, Mr. Kai Chang, go ahead. 3 events.
All right. As a throw, I'll have to put Class 1 Boys Discus up there because I do believe that there's going to be an upset, and it can come from DeAndre Henry. Something else I want to know from now. Class 1 Boys Shot Put as well, and I'm going to add the boys 4x4 and the Class 2 Boys Discus because based on what I've been seeing so far, having a Class 2 boy throw 53 meters early season is impressive. And then there's a young man from St. Jago who was at Calabar, then he went to St. Jago. I know he's doing exceptionally well. So in seeing these performances, I know that the competition is going to be tight, and I know that they're going to put on some really big marks. Top 3 schools.
See that now, people.
All right.
Yeah, man.
If I were to be objective, based on how the point standings are and based on the depth in the field, I do say that JC looks like they have a good bet in winning this champs from the first few days. Going forward, I would like to see Calabar in second place, but them still have a chance to win. And third place is going to be between KC or St. Jago. I would like to see what XCL comes with because they always have a good relay team, but I know that relays are not going to win champs. On the female side, I am rooting for Heidel. Corey Bennett, exceptional coach, especially good coach with the females, but Edwin has depth. And with depth is how you win champs. So I'm going to put Edwin up there as well. So I'll put Edwin, especially based on the stats so far. Edwin leading, so Edwin to win. Heidel close second, and realistically Homewood for third.
Okay. 3 events. So all events that I want to see records in, obviously. So the boys class 210 meter hurdles. I want to also see the girls 100 meter hurdles, class 1, obviously. The girls class 1 200 meters as well. 3 athletes. Who am I looking forward to? Anybody from JC's 800 meter program, to be honest, because I'm not really quite sure like what's that going to look like. I am excited to see Tiana Marshall in the 100 meter hurdle, Nastasia Fletcher in the 400 meters. And for my top 3, obviously JC, it is going to be KC and then Calabar / somebody else, maybe Jago. And for the top 3 girls, it's my bias, Heidel. Realistically, based on what we've been seeing, Edwin. Third place, I don't really care much for it, but maybe Homewood. I would love to see Imak there. And honorable mention, obviously not to be in the top 3, but I know Imak not for the top 3, but honorable mention, not to be in the top 3, Alpha. I would like to see their placement at the end of this championship, very small team. And I'm excited to see Imak as a team as well. Yeah? But thank you to my panelists. We are 3 minutes over time. Thank you to Kai Chang, all the best for the rest of the season. Thank you to Shaquille, O'Neal, Benty. Tell the people them can find you on social media.
Yeah, it's at Benty Talk Sports, and shout out to Stadium 876.
Okay, and Kai, it's Kai Chang.
Yeah, Kai Chang 876 or 1876? Yeah.
At Kai Chang 1876 or 876, okay? And for you, Mel?
Trackside with Mel.
Trackside with Mel, to the point, okay? And Tiff, how they can find you on socials?
Swift_ODH.
Okay, and guys, remember, I do have my spaces tomorrow and Friday. as well. I just want to say thank you to my entire team. Thank you to DJ Jerome. Thank you to my producer, Cody and Jackson. Thank you to my technical operator, Boogs, the girl, them Spooks, big up yourself, my G, stand one Boogs by the app. And also to you, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're listening on the app, on the website, on the 90FM band, big up on yourself. If you're watching on YouTube, big up yourself. Remember, continue going, continue pushing. You're great. You have a purpose. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And you got things from Kareem Bwoyatingz until next week, Wednesday. It's just Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90FM.
G, you know say Mikey no come. Hold on.